Good morning. Yes, it is still morning. Good morning. This is Wendy with Languages of Lights, and this is what I call one of my galactic gatherings. And today we just decided to do a really quick impromptu hangout. We wanted to talk a little bit about light languages. We had a few people who hadn't really been introduced to light languages or were curious about it. So we just decided to get together really quick, and so we've just been having a discussion. And Shirley's new to the group, so we were just kind of getting to know each other. And I'm Wendy, and Brian. I happen to already know Emmy and Brian and Bianca. And so anyway, we were just kind of chatting about, life in general and our spiritual experiences. And right now we were talking just a little bit about how funny it is about how the difference between, like, you can believe in one thing, but we as humans don't allow ourselves to believe in another thing. For example, so like you believe in religion or what have you, yet you believe in angels, or you don't believe in angels, but you do believe in extraterrestrials. So there's that interesting what we allow in, what we allow ourselves to believe. And so yeah, we were just kind of talking about that, and so where do we leave off now? That I don't know if you want to jump right into where we were kind of talking about that sort of experience where we come into. It's interesting how, like, for example, even my husband, who grew up in with a religious background, when he graduated from 8th grade from a parochial school, didn't know there was any other religion at all. I mean, so it's kind of interesting, the beliefs that we've gathered. And so, but with respect to light languages, though, I don't know what everybody else's experience is, or where you hop in, or what you do or don't know about it. But basically, in my experience, it's an opening of the heart chakra, and the heart space, the solar plexus, the third eye, the place where we connect to all that we are, to our ancestors, to all of our timelines, to our extraterrestrial civilizations, to angels, to all that is. There really is. We are not limited. We're multidimensional beings, capable of multidimensional activities. Right now, focusing in a three-dimensional reality. So we're able to bring this information here, and light languages is one of them. Back in the day, people would call it speaking in tongues, and I think they still do in a lot of religious, or in churches. Brian, you're a little bit more familiar with the speaking in tongues thing. I mean, is that something that people still do and talk about, and is that the reference that's still used? I don't really know.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you, Brian.
Yeah, it's the references. You mean like how they see it through, like, religiously or in the churches?
Yeah, I mean, do they still call it like speaking in tongues, and is that still what they call it? Is it still practiced? And
Yeah, it is.
you know
It's
what I mean? And
mostly.
and is it, and what is their interpretation? Do they consider talking to the angels and talking to God?
Yeah, yeah. That's a great way of going into it. Yeah, from a perspective, a religious perspective, those who are they're in the churches, that's really just what it is. It's about filling with the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost, however you interpret it, and they're light on their feet. They dance around. They speak in tongues. It's just like this language that comes out of them. They see it. Some people see it as gibberish, but it's an actual language, that it's like comes from the heart. You know what I mean? Especially those in the churches. It's uplifting, and if it's
It
viewed,
is.
it can be scary, but it's mostly like Southern Baptist evangelism. What do you call it? Evangelistic churches,
Yeah, evangelist. Yeah,
um,
evangelistic type of churches.
Pentecostal stuff like that. Maybe some Methodists. I don't know, but it's all good because it's like giving thanks. It's giving gratitude. It's giving praise. And so what happens is in the churches that they speak in tongues. It's just like an upliftment. You know what I mean? And they feel and they jump around, and this is the good thing about it. Healing is taking place, no matter if it's
Yes.
a church, no matter if it's in a mosque, no matter what religion you are. It's all a part of healing. It's a part of God. however you want to view God. So it's just a
Exactly.
different perspective. We just call it light languages, connecting with the universe. It doesn't really matter what we call it. It's all a part of the same thing, but it's expressed in different ways. That's all.
And how many of us that do speak light languages or even channel, we we look funny, we sound funny, we act funny because
Right.
it's
And it's
such a
no
huge
different, and it's no different.
expression.
Yeah, and it's no different from those in the churches because it's just where they're expressing it at and how they're expressing
And is it really any different than how anybody else sings or dances? I mean, when somebody's really passionate
it.
and
Right.
they're really into the song, I mean, your emotions are expressed in all of your body language. So it's
Yeah.
no different than any other creative expression.
Right.
And for those of us who just and to backtrack just a bit, for those of us who, when we first came in, I mean, my first experience to light languages was hanging out with these guys, and Brian, I think, was there. I think you were there even the first time I started speaking.
Yes.
And we were all just hanging out, and other people were speaking it. It's like it activates you. It turns on parts of your body that have been quiet. It activates your galactic self. It activates your synapses. It reconnects you with your family. It reconnects you with source. It reconnects you. And so the feeling you get when you're speaking, or what my experience when I'm speaking it, even talking about it, right, I feel them around me. I can feel them gathering. I feel it in my heart space. It's like this huge love that just starts to grow and grow and grow inside of my space, and I can feel them now. They're so happy that we're even having this conversation. So
Yeah, I wanted to expand on that just real quick.
yeah, go ahead. Go
It,
ahead.
it's think of it as an extension of yourself.
Yes,
It
it
really
is.
is. It really is an extension of ourself. And when you're in that love, that gratitude, that flow, and even if it sounds gibberish and you're not sure what this is, just make it up. Really, really, just make it up. Because no one's
You
here, and
have
especially
to.
these groups, no one's here to judge you.
And
Yeah,
it's not even coming from your head. You
right.
can't, you're not thinking it. It just, all these people one day they hang out, and all of a sudden they're like, you want to give it a try? And boom, I was just like, okay, if there's anybody that wants to communicate, now's the time, because I'm on the floor. So, and it just came out, and from that moment I knew it was like the most exciting thing I'd ever done. Hi everybody who just joined in. I wanted to say hi to and welcome to everyone who hopped in. So who do we got? Oh, my buddy Wander, thank you so much. I'm so happy to meet you. I'm so happy that you came in. I just
Hello.
love her, you guys. She does her own videos. She's got her own YouTube channel too, and we've been kind of just conversing back and forth in our comments on the YouTube. So on her YouTube channel. So I got, oh my God, all my hair is standing up on my arms. This is so freaking weird. The energy I feel from her, I am not kidding you guys, is freaking me out. All my hairs are standing up. And because I've been watching her videos, and I'm like, okay, one of these days we're going to hang out. So, oh my gosh, welcome. Thanks.
Here we are.
So, do you speak languages as well?
Only when I'm alone.
Well, good. Well, maybe this will be the time for you to come out of your own little shell there, even, and this is a good
Yeah.
example of somebody who's already got a YouTube channel, who channels, yet she's like, oh, only when I'm alone.
Yeah, at night.
So that's a perfect example. See, we're all kind of coming out of our shell. Hi,
Yeah.
Amran. Hey. Amran's another
Hey,
one that
Wendy.
we just started talking one day, and didn't you just start speaking languages one day too when we were just hanging out?
Yeah.
I thought so, yeah, and I was like, and Amran and I too, we have this really wild energy. So I love this energy with this group right now. My hair's I'm just
Yeah.
like really, all of a sudden it was like you guys came in the room, and all this whole energy burst. It was like, woo! I'm feeling this.
We have so much in common.
So does anybody, Shirley, since Shirley's new to our group, guys, too, and she's a little new to kind of all of this, I think. I don't know where she came in her journey. If there's any questions you have, Shirley, if you want to say hello or make any comments, that's great. If you don't, that's fine, too. I just want to give everybody a chance to talk.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I thought I'd just quickly say that that I suppose I started speaking in tongues when I was part of a Pentecostal church many years ago, back in '91, and then I was shown away out of the church, and and then I
Were you escorted out?
yeah, well, yeah, that too. I think I got thrown out the church. But and then I sort of I kind of forgot about it really. I knew that I could speak in tongues, but I forgot about it. And I've literally forgotten about it for like 20 years or so. And now suddenly I've suddenly learned the last few days that speaking in tongues is light language. So I think I should start talking it again.
Yay! I'm so excited. Oh, and I got to say hi to Sarah. Sarah's my dear friend and soul sister and all that, and we've known each other for a couple of years, and we also got to meet on our retreat this last weekend, a couple weekends ago. So she's just kind of getting back into, and Sarah speaks several light languages as well. So I wanted to say hi to Sarah and see if she wanted to say hi.
Hi everyone, much love.
Hi sis, how you doing?
All right, just came
Yay!
to check you out. I'm finally home, so.
Woohoo! Now we were just talking about that too because Emmy's in Miami too, so she's not too far from you. So
Yes, I know. I wanted to talk to her anyway.
so that's
Hi,
exciting.
Emmy.
So well, that's really exciting, Shirley, too. So I'm really glad that you have put this together and that you followed your joy and your instincts. And that's another thing I just want to touch on really quick about this is follow your joy and your instincts. I mean, she really wasn't even, probably a couple of hours ago, had no idea she was even going to be here in this hangout. So follow your joy, follow your instincts, because it is your higher guides, your spirit guides, your higher self, your ET families, your galactic families, your angels, whatever, talking to you, telling you, here's your family. I want to come and introduce you to your family. So, but yes, okay, so I'm actually going to start really quick, and I maybe let's just do, we'll take turns, and we'll each speak a little bit, and maybe just say, how about if we just say, like right now, what's in your heart, and just say it in a light language. So I'll start, and then we'll just go one right after the other. Maybe I'll just call your name or whatever. So I want to greet everybody first, and thank you all for being here. And this is such a blessing that we're all here together today in this way. Meeting one another for the first time, some of us have known each other for a long time, but it doesn't matter because we're all family. We all already know each other on another level. This has been going on between us, and we've been meeting in the astral all the time, and now we're coming to meet each other here today. So we already know each other. This is a family reunion, and that's what this whole first contact is about. This is a family reunion. We're all remembering who we are, all of our fractals. They are us, we are them. There is no separation to anything, and you have access to everything. All you have to do is open your heart and intend. Nisatiana ato ashanobalia satarki ile soturko imai la sesane kale kutrua. Mola aina nakitso. Shonokulea tarakila isoturko beliana kariado kolaha. Mara, mina ila atoro kosa paleana ki. Mosuri ana kaliatara kila isina kaliatoro kosa payani anakala amora. Isa taha. Sinukue posolu ani kaliatoro koya pahala. Moma alasi. Hina yataki sotoro kosa palaheni akaya. Shonukulia satia leisana kiwaha. Soto kurahishana. And they're also explaining, too, how it will come out in various ways. It's going to come out in songs, in languages, in telepathic messages. It's going to come through in galactic writing, hand mudras. It is an open to your channeling abilities as well. Ishanikila asotokua, it's like a key, sonokua, that opens up a lot of doors within you. Anukula asateki hiyama, sotokuta yanakala atu ashuma, isatokua. It is not something to be feared because it's part of you. As she said, it's part of all of you. It's part of there is nothing that separates you from anything. So it's nothing that isn't already inherently you and part of you. It's nothing to be feared because it's you and your families. Sinatala atiki sanaturia isa palahantia sarihila kana oisa pahia nokuela muso ashania ta antukwasha hoha tuka no ontokwasha amahatu osha yamayani ataki alakisa hontokwasha yibahatu. Onyala tuya shahalana olahi nokuya pilantia sesotara. So this is just a small sampling of a few of the languages. Siniki asati hishanaka la asonokwa, to kind of get you familiarized and to see what feels and resonates with you. Kimasiatara, and to kind of wake you up inside. So Shirley, since you're the newest to the group, would you like to speak next?
Yes, I can. Sorry, I'm a bit shy.
And that's okay. That's why I wanted to ask. If you want to wait and let someone else go, that's fine too. We can.
Yes, okay. I'll talk to you, okay. La habagateria pakete yo musute. Te seneria pakaula ya magatari o poko. La gotoria hebegeteria makaula ya megete yese. Te sebegeteria pakaula. Te keteria ne hebegeteria pakaula ya mokoto yo susuburu yo koto. Te feria mana. Neugoria ula e bekete ye nekete ya ye yuse ya ola ya ma. Takaya ma ya endeke ye. Raya bala yo koto yo so. Sosoryo mololo laya maraya vataye teye hebete yeria bakayoso. Okay, that's it. Sorry, I'm a bit shy.
Do you get an idea of what do you get a vision or a feeling or a picture at all of who it is that, or what it is that you're connecting to, or what type of language that you're speaking? Do you get just an intuitive type of message?
At the moment, not. I don't even know how to interpret what I'm saying like you can. Sometimes what I do is in English, I say something in my heart and then it sort of comes like as if I'm going to speak it out in tongues.
That's exactly what's happening, and this is why I'm drawing this out of you, is because that's exactly what's happening, is you're already receiving the translation. And I was getting, as you're speaking, now I recognize the language you're speaking. It feels like Pleiadian, Syrian. I felt a little Arcturian. Sarah, do you agree? What I heard?
Yeah,
a couple
I was getting
right?
high Pleiadian, really, really Pleiadian. But it's funny because Maria and I were hanging out this weekend, and we were speaking like an old, archaic Pleiadian.
And that's
it
the thing.
feels a bit, like between that time period and the newer Pleiadian that you speak. It feels right in between. So.
And there's different, that's the thing too, is we have to remember too, there's not just one Pleiadian. It's like saying there's only one dialect of English or one dialect of any language. You've got so many vibrational dialects within every language. Think of how funny it is where there's people that speak your own native language that you can't even understand, because they speak a different way, or they speak
Yeah, it's
faster or
like if you go to
slower or with an
India.
accent or
Yeah, there's so many languages in India. You can go from one town to the next, and they can have an entirely different language.
Yeah,
good point.
what I notice is I I recorded a little bit of my light language when I was in the car, and now,
Mm-hmm.
and I noticed that when I'm speaking it, I'm speaking one way, and then suddenly it's changing, like there's
Mm-hmm.
another language coming through, or a dialect, or maybe like you said, that sort of older, more
Mm-hmm.
ancient
Yes.
kind of
So
language.
there's a very ancient feel to your speech, and I get visions, and I feel like I get the star system. Like all of a sudden, I'll hear, oh, Pleiadian, and then I'll hear, oh, Arcturian, and then I hear, so I kind of get glimpses, and I could feel that, like you've been doing this for a lot of lifetimes. You know what I mean? Like this is not something that's new to you at all.
Mm-hmm.
On a lot of levels, I mean, you know what I mean? And so that, I think Sarah picked up on that too, because as soon as she said like the ancient, more the older, that's how it was feeling to me as well. That, and I was getting this like ancient Arcturian feeling too.
Mm-hmm. But don't worry about mixing the languages just now because
Yeah,
they're all coming. Like many are coming at the same time. So just allow it to be what it is. You'll begin to notice the differences as you go along, but
right.
it's more of allowing it all to come out. And if you feel the need to separate the languages into a certain subset like Arcturian or a set like Lyrian or a set like Pleiadian, you can do that later on. But for now, just allow them all to come out. You're going to hybridize the languages. Okay?
Exactly.
Be okay with that.
That's a good point, Sarah. Hybridizing the languages is something that I'm really glad you said that, because this is what's happening too, and those of us who start to understand the hybrid program and the hybrid civilizations, and as these hybrid children are being born too, you've got multiple races going in, and so we're actually creating hybrid languages now. It's just like how we joke about and I've used this reference before about Spanglish in the United States, is we
Mm-hmm.
joke about people who mix English and
English and
Spanish
Spanish.
because you grow up that way, and this is what's happening. You've got Pleiadian and Arcturian and everything else in between meshing, and now the languages, now you're going to have brand new languages, that
Mm-hmm.
mixtures of these. So great point, Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, Wander, did you want to try to speak any languages since you haven't yet online, or do you want to? Do you want? Come on.
You're cutting out a bit. You asked me. Yeah, I'm gonna try, and it would be awesome if
Yeah.
you
Do you want to give
guys.
it a try?
Yeah, definitely. And it would be awesome if you guys told me like what kinds you hear there and some advice. That would be awesome.
Excellent. Yeah, we all are happy to put our input in. So yes, please do.
Oh my God. Um, Hianama Kodomini Soto Shinimiastor Di Halamiano Hori Padastis Chi. I kind of lost it there.
Oh, just get out of the head a bit,
Yeah, just go back
straight
into your
into
heart
the
space.
heart.
Yeah, go back into your heart space. I'm feeling elemental. I get a lot of elemental energy from you. I always do, even when I watch your videos. So,
Yeah, I love going to places and feeling the spirits there. So yeah.
I feel like the language that you're speaking is elemental of some form, fae,
Yeah, like
some fairy realm. Anybody else get a
Wait a
feeling? Can you?
moment. Let her continue speaking because I want her to go straight from the heart without analyzing too much what she's saying. So
Okay.
we need to get to that point.
all right. Hianamatoko Shini Siaramani Horimani Nyanihia Rahibo Horinisiali. My heart's pounding at the same time.
This is good. This is good. Allow it to.
Yanimai Sidoko Minari Yominashi. Oh, it's getting like into my being and I can hardly like speak it out. Like I could like just move my lips or like feel my heart pound, and it's the first time I've allowed it so much.
Well, it's because you're channeling at the moment. You're not just speaking. There are some who just speak the language, but I can feel the energy of you channeling at the moment.
Me too. I can actually hear the translation, so I'm very much enjoying it. So
Do you want me to go on?
Yeah.
Yes,
please.
Okay. Xiaomi Donoviari Kumi Horidami Hiro Hori. Well, there's like few like here. Yarimoni Shivagoiti I think I'm gonna go this far because it's really strong and
your mind is like
enjoying it so much.
Oh, it's so beautiful though. I could just
it's like
feel
angel song. It's angel
just so
song
wonderful.
and it's perfect. But you allow your mind to rest. You do not need to know what it's saying or how it's saying it right now. Just
So
let your
beautiful.
heart speak.
Yeah, it just feels like I need to get used to it, and like right now is like it's okay to like take a break for now.
Yes.
That's how it feels
Yes.
right now.
It's
Mm-hmm.
very loving feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
It feels like a dance.
Yes,
Right?
Sometimes
I could feel them. They're just talking, and they were talking about how they love to talk in the trees and how they love. It was just such a. They were like telling a little story about where they go and how they flow and where they are and how they talk to us. It was really pretty.
And I usually don't sing, and this time I felt like I was singing properly.
Yes.
Sometimes it's easier. Sometimes it's easier to start singing.
Yes.
By the way, I just wanted to acknowledge that looking at Shirley and noticing her vibe, I feel like I know her. Like I know everyone here, but I just wanted to say it.
Beautiful.
That's so awesome. See how you guys gravitated together today in this. I mean, and now it's like, okay, I'm meeting my family again. So, hi, Holly, welcome. Bianca, did you want to go ahead and did you have something you'd like to sing
Holly.
for us?
Yeah. Hello, Holly. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Bianca.
Maybe.
Hello. Hola. Okay. Okay, a little bit Palladian, and I'm pretty sure it's mostly Palladian, but if there's anything in there, let me know, please. Nasani emeteto no porava laive kiesini teras na como choto raive kinekite sanawan chemi eterisen. Uno koi amana yen viero sono volarin. Ashana mari viera vies no mora vayerin. Majana de vieros amin. Me llama María, yazan yara la viera la vin, mayan yara balanayen, mayan erier, narira sanmar, mayan yari baret nirestam. Oh, I can feel my throat opening up or something. Hashtag nadie que se tapó. Yo no voy a creer que ne quieres la lever chene otro sonomo. I craiva que no shoto pa yamata regle enitiam mochetere stick. Nakyosh soto waras alshta no kwe perenech. Naksa glugura gimer kenne le pienne chetepom. Na revla kipi que se la pacha otra repenne televisi. Neshti ya vasana kuari perene chichetemelo. Achamuka yawara sataka yapen. Napecha na teri te se tam etoro uflamacha kwat. Ha.
Nisa toko impoko sa salienta ki inda ko so hala inaniana koto. Oso enta ki ish.
I think Wendy got stalled.
Yeah. The energy is intense.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
Okay, yeah, my internet's been funky, so I need to send it some energy.
Bianca. Oh, go ahead, Wendy. Oh, she stalled
Did
again.
you get it on what you were hearing or seeing? Because I was getting pictures of you were telling us a story about something.
I have no idea. I just felt like a lot of movie.
I was getting that. Okay, so what I heard was all of us were dressed. How did you say that?
Wendy keeps stalling. Bianca, just to tell you, it sounded as if you were speaking 4 different languages.
A good.
Oh, wow.
They were all mixed.
Cool. I was thinking that too, but I wasn't sure like what. But that's
yeah,
it felt a little bit of a kind of like a tribal, but like old and like the community type. Well, of course, community, but I don't know. That one was weird. I've never felt this much energy with languages. My head is like hot, and my hair is sticking up on my arms and everything, and just the energy's.
Wonderful. Hi, Shin.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh my gosh!
I know.
Is that Shin?
I have not seen Shin in a long time.
Ages, I know.
I don't believe it.
Hello, Shin.
Hey,
Shin, you need to speak some languages, dude, right now.
Oh my God, no.
That's right. We put you on the spot.
Right now.
I have not talked to you in how many months?
Like over 6 months, I think.
Well, it's time. There you go.
It's time, I know.
Ready, set, go.
Tato uokoko ia tano isho toloa to ikia kaka tushu noa tia.
No shua to antuko asa inta iwa hosho no ko asa inka shianako.
Nwa watu ua ka susu shatalia uko ikia naha shishia tuhu.
Tuo tia shoto ia to hacha to koto tia su koto wata.
No auto.
Hey guys, that sounds like Ewok.
Hi, Brian.
You never know.
No, that was Lyric, honey. Now you join in.
Yeah, it was definitely
Yes.
Larry.
That's
You
not
know,
good.
he knows that.
That sounds Ewok though. That's awesome.
Brian, I haven't heard you in a while, too.
Yeah, let's hear some lyric out of you, Brian.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Shin, I like it, man. It's awesome.
Thanks.
It sounds good.
Cool.
Iwiliokotoa ia hasakia nisiakia koa ia neia kakaohua shi ia leokoto no soa ikiata ushui wakariawa leokorulo so turukia shakenia wa ikia ia.
Sexy Brian.
Oh, no, so hasha no ko hasata yendo ko bosho no asati akashiya. Yeah, he likes the ladies.
Wachi tu ko chana ki sukutoya. Ta yeo no ko la ti yo soko ti asa.
Imiakia kokoa, Sailia Shaliko Noko Shaki Atati Yaka, Usunani Koko Solo Kotuaka,
Ki asa ki atuko.
Usunani,
Sulu tuko ata.
Olosuniki Kokono,
Hasi yo tukayana. Yasa kotoai ka yasoko na.
Kimilioko, Dona Sagrata, Nisikalita, Kontono Choco, Tinisi Kiko, Kakanika, Otono Soko Shiriakai.
Tali o hasatio shata. Amakia sukutu shikiata na.
Shilioko no Nokoata.
Salada.
Kosa, Kali, Iria Kotono, Chiki, Iko, Ukotana, Yako, Solo Wata.
Brian. Very
No
interesting.
soto hasha. Nikato unsoto ko ai shunko e bahana ko soto ikeshina yasa. You guys crack me up.
Oh, I love playing with you. This is what it's all
I
about.
love you guys. Mo
Yeah,
soto ko
and the languages are fun because it's like it's supposed to be about play. It's supposed to be about having fun, and that's all. It's really what it's about.
Exactly. And that's one of the why we get together and do this stuff and why we want to do it live and record it and put it out there is because there's a lot of people out there who do this who wake up one day and start hearing this in their head and they're like, am I crazy? What is this? I don't know who to talk to. I'm afraid what my family might think, or I don't want to tell anybody. I don't want to even tell my friends. It's normal. It's just like breathing. It's just like everything else. It's just a part of you. So part of the reason why we want to get together and do this is just to make it fun and make everyone realize it's not creepy. It's not icky or evil or ugly or anything like that. It's just part of our heart and it's part of our connection to everything. And the more we get out there and let everybody know that, the more people will connect and feel more comfortable about. And you know what surprised me the most is when I went to a conference about a couple months ago, and it was one, and they actually spoke them with me, and so that was my first encounter of actually to meet somebody who I've never met before in a not put myself out on a limb and just went with my instincts because there was something that told me that we were connected, and I just started speaking languages. Well, I started writing languages, and then I gave that to the person, and then I just knew that they were speaking languages, and then she said, not only do I speak languages, but I'm speaking cricket. So wow, I was like, okay, that was pretty cool. So, but she had never been able to tell anybody that. Who can you tell that to? So, well, here, you can tell us. You
You
can
know,
tell
speaking
us.
of
It doesn't have.
crickets, do you know I just spoke to a dragonfly this weekend, and that was interesting.
And
And he just sat there and listened to me with a
they
smile on his
do.
face, and
And
then
that's the
two
thing.
of
Yes,
them came and just landed on my shoulder, and just like,
speak to
"Hey,
the
you speak my
animals.
language."
I speak languages to the butterflies. I speak languages to the birds. I speak languages to the plants and the trees and the grass and everything. It's a form of blessing. It's a form of gratitude. It's a form of receiving. It's a form of sending.
Mm-hmm.
Shin, you dropped out. Did you want to speak a little more?
No, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, it's really good to be in your energy again. Hey, Holly, did you want to give it a try? Do you speak any yet, or do you want to try?
No, when you speak it though, I feel like it's right there.
Right there.
So,
Holly is very, I just want to introduce Holly for a second. She's just a delightful, delightful being. And she's very elemental. She's very connected to like everything, like we all are, but very connected to the elements and the elementals and the trees and the
angels.
yeah, everything. So yeah, it's just she does wonderful tarot card readings. She's taken us on some amazing shamanic journeys. So I'm hoping that one day she'll hang her shingle and do it
Oh,
for all of us for a living.
yes.
That would be really great.
Ready.
Instantly about the pleasure. So yes, I think too, though, for you, Holly, because of how gentle you are and the way that you speak to them, you already have the language. I already know you have it. It's there. I can hear it in you, and I know
Sometimes I feel like it's knocking on the inside
it
of my
is. It's
teeth,
like it.
ready to come
It's like
out.
tapping, just like, and it's
Yeah.
funny because its approach to you is much like is as much as your approach is to them, in that you approach them very gently, and so they're being very gentle with you, and they're because they want it. They're at your pace.
Ah,
Sina ila
okay.
siti ina shaki ila sina aliana. Ipoto koyali atiki shekia na itokoya. Misa ya yana kiwa alitukoya kiaba iwa iti kisa mita. Tipiki ala ina maosha shahalasi. Sono pulahina kati ashashaha. Lisiki atogia makoya lisa sapaha lasina. Tokoya pokoha. Nitya. So they said when you're speaking to your little elemental friends and your spirits, speak to them in light languages in your mind, the way you would speak to them in your own language. Inakilo sofoya ni, and it will just come out. Isalukuya makotaya I nosopula I nakati wa usunua makoyala isanata. Try to like when you're going to speak with them, try to remove the words and just try to they will they will teach you their language. You already know it, but they will remind you.
So I'm to think it in my language, and
You know how when you go to your tree and you want to speak to them and you say, "Oh, hello, elementals," or "Hello, little fairies," or "I'd like to speak with you today," or "How are you today?" Instead of saying it out loud, think it in your heart space, not in your mind, but think it in your heart space, and you'll be comfortable enough with your relationship with them to speak the language to them first, and it will help you come. It'll come out. It'll help it come out.
okay.
Also, Holly, when you're feeling your throat chakra opening as you're listening to another language, that means you speak that language.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay.
So,
I guess Naga's on the list too because that
Yes.
one I break out from head to toe and goose
yeah.
bumps and my hair stands up. And
Well, if anybody would like to, Sarah, would you like to share a little Naga?
yes, please. I want to be all
And
goose bumpy.
could you just, like in a really quick sentence, Sarah, can you tell everybody maybe a little bit what Naga is and then speak a little language?
Well, for those who have not heard us speak before, the Nagas are serpentine humanoid beings. We're very much known on your planet throughout your histories, throughout your time periods of pyramidal structures. We are well known in Asia with the Mayans and the Egyptians. We are also a part of you all. Through your Kundalini energy, you may connect to us. Saseya Ariskati Sasana Kashi Swaskana Kani Asha. We love you all very much. Blessings. And we ask that you connect to us. Namaste.
Beautiful. Namaste.
Wow. Thank you, Sarah.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Did that help a little, Holly?
Goodness, that felt awesome. Oh, yep, that's a good one.
So, Emmy, would you like to speak some languages? Would you like to share anything?
Let me see. Shakatana watana kana yatana kana yatana wana yataka. Katana yakana watakana kana yatana. Katana yatakana kana yatana yatana ya. Watana yakana kana ya. Wakatana ya. Wakatana yana ya. Blessings.
Nito koyambakiata.
Do you know which language you were speaking, Emmy?
Someone told me it was owl, so I was like, okay, I'll go with it.
Owl?
Yeah, someone said owl, so
I was getting Pleiadian.
awesome. I'll rename all of my tracks to Pleiadian.
But
It would be them
it's
because they're around
it is
a
a
lot.
different dialect, though.
Yeah, what are you picking up? Purple Collective, Purple Pleiadians, Purple. For some reason, I'm into purple.
That's all right. It'll open up more for you.
I was speaking more of, I've been speaking a lot of it actually. Just a little tired. I was receiving a lot of healing energy while you guys were practicing, so I took a nap. But I got a lot of SoundCloud stuff with them in there, and I've been even singing that also. Like I'll sing it sometimes along with music. You know, like let's say listening to something in Spanish, and I'll just sing along with it in that Pleiadian language.
Nice. Would you like to give it a go now?
Let me see. I gotta think of a song I want to sing.
Or make up one.
Kanatana tana wana kanatana kanatana wana katana wana katana naya katana naya wana katanaya wakanatana yatana yana yana.
Nice. Thank you.
Yay! I love
along with it. Estoy comentando para que sube, para que sube la temperatura. It's like a beach Spanish reggaeton. It's a reggaeton song, actually.
It sounds good. Do you want me to sing a song for you guys?
Okay.
Oh no.
I know. I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
No,
So do I. I'm like, oh no.
What is it?
Oh no.
I know you've been. I know that you guys want to really hear
it. Is it the song that never ends?
Yeah.
Oh, how did I know that? Shoot, I know that one's always the.
It's called Row 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 Your
Boat. What's it called?
I knew it.
Row 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 Your Boat. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian.
All right, I'll sing it for you. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is. Encore, anybody?
But a dream.
But a dream. Language.
I will say, he's right though.
He's ready to go.
That song is a metaphor for what it's been assigned for us all along. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Downstream, not upstream.
Merrily, 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 because life is but a dream. And that is exactly what we're finding out, isn't it, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's real because we make it real, but it's as real as we make it. And that's the beauty of all this, why we don't have to be afraid of anything, because it's our creation by us, for us. It's not happening to us. And that's, once we can wrap our minds around that, it's so freeing. So allowing these languages to come out and singing and just letting it out is part of the beauty of our expanding awareness of all that we are. And yeah, there's nothing really that makes me feel better than speaking languages, sharing the energy, the healing that comes with it. There's so many layers to galactic languages. There's healing involved. There's channeled messages involved. There's activations that are happening in your body that are unmistakable. You feel them. You feel the energy. You feel the healing. You feel the love. You feel the connection. You feel your chakras. You feel unmistakable connectedness, oneness, power, the knowing that you're not alone, have never been alone, that there's people, that everybody is capable of this if it's part of your journey, if it's something that brings you joy, if you are guided to it, it's because there's a message here for you. It's something that brings you joy, that your higher self and your spirit guides are always, our guides are always answering our questions and guiding us to each other. And that's how when we get together, like, you know, even when you meet for the first time, you go, okay, wow, I know you. I don't know how I know you, but I know you, and I know you. That's part of what the light languages do, is they bring us together because it's a familiarity. And if you take the word familiar, it means family. It's our family. And so it's familiar to you because you feel the family opening within you. So in addition to that, it's also, the healing goes both directions, and it's also the way we contact the hybrid children, how we speak to, if that resonates with any of you, please explore that. But it's how we just talk to our hybrid children. It's how we talk to our galactic families, our soul, our oversouls, our other fractals of ourselves are receiving messages. They are us speaking to us, much like Daryl is Bashar and Bashar is Daryl. It's kind of the same thing. So it's a lot of levels. There's a lot to it, and that's why it makes us feel, sometimes I cry, people cry, they have emotional reactions to galactic light languages and they don't understand why. Or many times people will be speaking a language or listening to a video and they'll say, I can speak right along with you. I can sing along with you. I don't know how I know, but I know. I know what you're saying, and I don't know how I know what you're saying, and I don't really know what you're saying. And galactic light languages are so multi-layered that in one sentence you could fill volumes of, you couldn't really write it all down because it's like the information that gets put through a fiber optic cable. There's so much data that's going through there, it would literally, you couldn't possibly write it all. That's what galactic languages are like. They're that multi-level, layered, or like watching a movie or listening to a song. It doesn't make much sense if you take it apart and split it into all their pieces. It doesn't make as much sense as when you're listening to it or viewing it all at one time. And that's kind of the delight of light languages, is it's speaking to all different parts of you all at the same time, and it's generating this emotional response within us that we are just beginning to understand. And those of us who speak it, we can only explain it as well as our experience. We can only explain it as well as to say, I don't know this for a fact. I just know this because this is my experience. For me, this is my truth. So, and if it resonates with you, then that's when we know, we've made a connection. So, is there anything, I still want to speak languages if you guys want to hang out. I just wanted to see if there's any other comments or questions from anybody who maybe isn't as familiar with it, or, well, from anybody really, but about them in general that maybe we haven't talked about.
Can I just
Yeah,
say?
Wendy. Go ahead.
Wait, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
I don't
Yeah,
mind.
go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I just wanted to say where you said that like we don't know how to explain like languages and stuff. Part of the human experience is experiencing and knowing things intuitively without being able to have proof for it. And I think there's a lot of beauty in that. So that's what I wanted to say.
I agree, and that's really what this is all about. And isn't that really when we're channeling or whatever? And I say, and when we use the word channeling, let me reiterate to all you guys that you're always channeling. Everybody's capable of channeling. Everybody always channels in some form. It all depends on your focus and what you decide. But you really can't explain how it feels until you experience it. But there really is no, I've never felt anything really more loving, truly, than that feeling. Yeah, anyway, yeah, it is. It's hard to explain. And how about you, Shirley? If you're able to talk, I mean, now that you're experiencing this with other people now, if you're able to speak, how do you feel now versus when you came into the hangout?
You cut out quite a bit, so I'm not sure what you said
Oh,
just
okay,
now.
I'm sorry. I'll talk a little slower. My internet connection is slow. Now that you've come in to the group with other people who speak languages, do you feel a little differently now than you did when you came in?
Yeah, definitely. Um, I keep feeling like a different me. Can you
Excellent.
hear me?
Well, both of you, Shirley and both of you, since you're, yeah, I mean, knowing that you spoke them already, but now coming into a group and sharing that, do you feel more comfortable with it and sharing it?
Yeah, I feel that I could take it to another level. It's not just about, because I didn't really know what it was about, so I just thought it's speaking in tongues, part of the church. Now there's this whole different world out there that can get opened up, and with all different galactic beings. So it's like a little key is I'm not the door today, So, and I'm going to definitely start using it more and start incorporating it into my walk at the moment. So I think it's all come at a good day. It's all come at a good time. But today, to be honest, I've just been buzzing, so it's like my brain, I can't even put a sentence together, to be honest. I'm just like, "Woo," like that
All
kind of thing.
right.
We
So,
know how you feel. We've all been there. And we still go there. Believe me, we're still like that. Woo!
but it's great, and it was so interesting to listen to you earlier on having this chat in Liren. It was just so beautiful. It was like, wow, this is amazing. So, so yeah.
And that's the fun part about it is like we can hang out like Shin and I can hang out and Sarah, I mean we can just sit and speak languages and with Brian, I mean we can actually just sit and have conversations even though we really don't know what we're saying, we feel like we know what we're saying. And it's like we laugh and it's strange, but it's fun. It's just it's so enlivening, and it raises your frequency. It's great,
Yeah, and I
Very
just
and I'm glad that
therapeutic.
you're taking it out to the world.
It's very therapeutic too. You know what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks is like whenever I feel like I'm confronted with something, or I'm like kind of like really looking at a problem set, or like trying to wrap my mind around something like work related or person related or something like that. I'll just break off, and I'll just start quietly talking light language to myself, and it's kind of like it'll feel like a reassurance or an encouragement or like a push in the right direction or something like that. Exactly. And you know what's interesting? I'm glad that you put that up, because I actually started as I was looking over a problem set at work, because sometimes I do reserve work with the military. I just started just kind of without thinking about it, just kind of drawing, without any kind of, with my mind out of the way. How's that? and that really helped me a lot. You know, just bring in other energies that help me just focus more, or just kind of like put together this little problem set, you know, that I was working on. So it's pretty nice that way.
I'm glad that you brought that up.
Or just dealing with people. It's just like, oh, I got to deal with this guy, and I'm like, shakatanawana yakata.
Hey, Emmy,
I do the same thing.
Yes. Put emotion behind it. Yes.
And then I'm like,
go off on them.
okay.
Yes.
How do
You
you do
get
it?
angst.
Girl power. You go off on them and go on your
You
language.
guys should try it sometime.
Out in public.
And not like two people, like, you know, kind of, you know, just like when you're reflecting on an interaction, or you just know that you got to work with somebody and they're going to be a certain way that doesn't really mesh with you, or maybe just any kind of, say, just work that just, you know, it's going to feel like a bummer. It's kind of a good primer for that. Just kind of get you ready for that, and just like kind of empowered and, all right, let's do this.
I do it all the time too, and that's a good point. Is that's one big question? Is okay, light languages are great and everything, but how can I use them in my everyday life? And that is a great example. Is as soon as you get upset or doubtful or anxious or angry or, you know, or even happy, you know, I just start speaking languages, and it just makes me feel better. And sometimes I laugh because I'll start to speak a language, and all of a sudden I hear like an answer. And sometimes they can be kind of smart asses, you know. They're and so you like get this funny answer, and you're like, oh, that was really clever, you know. And you just have to start laughing, you know, because.
Yeah, you're right, and it does sound like therapeutic too. It'll sound therapeutic too.
It does.
You'll intuit what it's saying. Like maybe you feel like X, and then what's coming in sounds like Z, and it's saying, all right, now calm down. You've been through this before. Just refocus. It's not that big of a deal. You know, just be patient. You know. You know, they'll say the words, and then the message will come in through my head.
Exactly, and it is. Sometimes
you know,
it's pretty
not that big of a deal throughout, you know.
And I wanted to mention too, Amran showed his Galactic Light Languages, and I also write a lot of them, and many of us post our stuff on Script Google page. But that's another thing that is another form of light language. Their connections, their messages, their activations, their transmissions, their healing. They're so multi-level and layered. Think about like Egyptian hieroglyphs, where one symbol can mean a string of things. It's not just one word or one syllable. It's a whole meaning in one glyph. Well, that's a lot like what galactic written scribed light languages are as well. It's another form of galactic communication. So if you're feeling this need to do them and share them, because they're meant to be shared, and they're meant to be seen, and they're meant to be activating in other people. So that's another encouragement from our galactic families, is to write this stuff and get it out there. Show people. Don't be afraid, even if it's just a bunch of little squiggles, because those squiggles is a language. It's a language of light. It's a form of galactic light language. So I just wanted to reiterate that as well, to go with it, and if you're guided to share it, either publicly or privately, share it. Go with the instinct to share it with that person, because by me doing that one day, that person actually, that's how I found out they spoke galactic languages. And so there was like something, our soul family said, hey, you guys need to connect. And now we're still friends, even though she lives in Canada. And that was the only time I ever met her. But now it's like we're forever family. So it was an amazing experience. So I just wanted to reiterate that as well. So thank you, Amran, for putting that up. It reminded me too to work on, remember to put mine out there too, so.
Yes, you're welcome. I was just writing them as you guys spoke. So I was just writing them down.
And a lot of times when you're writing them down during a hangout, it's because you're receiving different like familial messages from, the people that are within your energy within that group. Because I'm sure you'll all have noticed when you hang out with different people, you get different family feeling energies, and so you'll connect with different parts of you in different hangouts at different times for different reasons. So it's kind of like that too, where we're all learning or we're remembering all these languages, and some people stick to one or just kind of resonate with one in particular. Some like to hear a lot of them, or get a lot of them. Some people translate the information, some people don't. But just know that your body knows. Your body understands. Your body knows what it's saying, what they're saying. So.
Uko toko liato ia.
Mina ya sato ya shanakiwa atoko la kima koi satalian sanaka. No hala aniyama katoyo kosopalanti kaya. Mo naya laha naha laha. Naya laha na. Noya halia no rashani atu. Sinaya tu rashani alaha. No sokoya pa ana. No atuko shanaki pahia. Niti intala asanako ayapoko alesa sapala hina kokoha. Mito koyalahi sanaki I koko shatia lasana. Otuma ali atala I kokoha pali isanaki okoha. Mosoko yalahina. Mama alakiha. Nola sasika tukoya alima alakoha. Mora halasi. Nika itati. Anybody who, Amran, do you have something to say?
No, I was just gonna say that we didn't hear half of what you said.
Oh,
yeah, because you stalled again.
Sorry, my connection's really bad.
That's all right.
Amuta ani ila iku. Misala inahala. Mohala isoto kosha. Inkianawa. Misoya ali hanakawa o sotokurashanita. O malahana. O malahi norahi. O malahalahi nora. Nolaha. Misono aikashawa. Mokoya aliha. Nosoya niko halaisi na kuashama. Shamana I uku mari shankankiana kokambai. Plientara kilanto ko sapelianto kolanta de landoro ko sopogoa. Nitu da tindaliandara kashana palendoro. Ponta la tita lantondo ko shana kalandoro kolamba. Litaliandara kalandara kolaha. Motoya nita tila. Tendara kalando kotoro komboga. Shino dara kalandara kisama. boy Darilanda Kashana. Mientare shiala ki darakasana.
Kilioko no sokoto yai. Iliako tono sokishilia taka. Ilia no ko yelia sukor shilia. Ni iki kolo sokolia. Kalia ni iki kolo sokuana. Iaki kuskolo. Alekani ye. Aleko sokolo no ye. Usolo ko ye. Ayayo. Isilio kono no. Shahi kali kolo sokono no ye.
Krientantani atushi. Shutakatiya nukutiya shiti tukutikian shantan nukutu. Shatukutiya tikitenu kuya ya yowa yatiya toya diya nukutisa. Tu aniya sutu shianti sutu. Lotukoya ti sonata yoto ha tu shian kia sukutukoya wale waya wani ha si tu kotiya na ha sikiu dia di tu ku shutukwati shoya hatala tu wati shochuchuni ati sukutwai hasala na.
Nehete peperea pakamigavare.
Kiliana. Kiliono. Ana. Kiliono. So shilia kataniaka. Ilea sono. Ikanania. Wolosokononia. Ko so rokotoko ilia. Kosana. Shakatukuku. Ihia. Ikaniokotko. Wolosononi. Kalanania. Yalanania. Kolo. Kolanani. Kalania la konono. Yalakanono salakania. Uku. Iki. Akananani. Alala. Ulukonono sukutana. Yalananku salakatanania. Kutu. Sokotanania. Kulu. Utona. Yale. Soloku. Shiliokotane. Ilea sakarangani. Olokon. Yakano so sholariodua. Ikanani kokwakta. Ilikana. Ushut nununi hiko. Kanaya. Asangania kowa. Iyo. Ushkodua. Hinakala rata. Kiliano sanaya. Kiliano wata. Iliana sa. Namaste.
Awesome, Brian. Namaste.
Namaste. Yantakisa.
Seems we had some birds talking.
That was awesome.
It cracked me up, actually.
Isanyata kita koke na yata koko kasha na tokoi pa yuto koya na hiya. Hoto koko ya na tapo koi to kusapia na kotoko ya jati ya na kotoko. Ochiko ya maketa ko ya totoko ya sha. I can't keep that up.
Yeah, that's the high vibrational Arcturian.
Sounds like Gabe. I cannot do that. I cannot keep that up.
Well, it's hard, yeah. Good.
Got me started with that high pitched voice too.
No, go ahead, Bianca.
Go
ahead.
Come on. Come on.
Laughing because I keep hearing Brian's voice. Okay. Iki kara kasata emi etelo oye matate kasata ocha de ine ikastate iriafia no no me echene kia kiare esita emechete kia mi cosa la faya alla tinia etarikia insana e bon naia varai ai kere kiari tia wasana nai na varaki etesana te ele pe oche tapa ye enyan ai kike kasata pe acha na kia la ria insana te tepa Ette vastana kiuru, ma hieni hie.
That's really good.
Ni perut sekitar ya pakata yang kukururu kurus kuru kerja beria pakta kuturu kuru dikit para ya mana yang dikuru sukaria pakari ya makatanya dikit ya pakataria kuturu kerja mana yang dikita area pakata keteria nina dikit siri ya pakawula ini me kari pakuhu keteria pakawu ese seria mama nanya keteria ma kuturu kukuru kukuru Nito, ako to, katawi usos soro koko.
That's a little different.
Yeah, I've done that one before.
I just want to say, I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Try to do that like really
One
high.
of Brian's favorite sayings, along with his favorite song, "Row, row, row your boat."
This is so much fun, guys.
No, so kuya takila kiasa ta kuya mauha sa tahi. No, lahi sa no kukusuna. Hapakoto kuya siya nakita hila. Oh, mama iwa. Ako kuya takia na muso. Opo kuya siya shakia takila kekia sa toto kuya ma. Otukua. I gotta switch to more like Yael or something.
Yeah.
Soto toya paki antaka ya shasha yanto ko ya pa liya saki anto ko ya pa liya na o ya shasho aya pu aya sha ya ka yanto ko o ya na ya no aya sho aya u kiata u ta pa ya la ka ya shasha to ki ato apo ya sha hi ina ya to ko ya pa siata ki anto ko apo ya shasha ya wa ya na ya na u ka ko ha ino ko aya pu ko ya shasha ki ya tata ki po la ki sata aya sata ki amwa aya na hi mo ay la siata ki o aliasa ta poko ya sabi ka le na ko ke ya shapi ki ata ki ento to ko ya sabi ya la ki o to ki ada ke na ma ya lo ko te ke shapi ke ta ke la ka to ro pa ya la i o enda ki sa sabi ke ya shaki ata ko sabi le ata ki na ko o le ata I ay ma ke le sa ta ki ya shapi ata ki ko ya isa te ay enta ki la to ko ya pa ya sha ya o ya na I o sho ya ka ya to aya I think that's a form of the Greys or Yael and Sasani, Shakani, Bashar's race. Do you speak that as well, Shirley?
I don't know. I think I've got like little bits that have come through like that. Like, oh, how to say it? Okay. You said that you could tell ya mugoya you could tell you mugoya where you could tell you say me kitare ya buko I am like a deria matepe e pika ye kente ka uko kwa deni me into kutaya uko so
That has
Yes.
some bit of like indigenous, like I'm not sure if it's Native American or just an indigenous from South America, but I heard that sound.
Yeah, there's definitely a reason you're here today, Shirley, because you're definitely in these star families because I'm totally resonating with every language you're speaking. So you're in the right place, sister. Nakianta ilan kata ya ampakasya naki awa kuin shacha yanta ki ila kata ko ampakasya tati alon ko apa inokia I ko ampakasya yanta ki yanta ki sopo o itala isa taki yanta ki asha sampike na ina ko ampakasya shai kayana.
Samsa pakataria makata epeke au kotoyo mokolo yo kotoyo soyo poko ehepeketeria pakaula ya makate etada yeme deketeria ukala ya neketeria sese ese peketeria pakaula ya makata ekete neni deketeria ula ya mekete yike.
Ji wa ku wa. Yi wa shulu wa. Ni ku wa. I ya wa sha tu wa. Ni kiki nu shu tu wa shaka ni ku wa. Ni liu ku blen ushu ku tu wa. Yak tuan I shoku tu wa. I ni liu ku wa ta.
Yisu ti su tu ti shu tu go ha so to ki skin o shotoku na kutu tu ni o shoto wa a tu ki yasiki o tu I u sukuto o shuti a ni o ye na ya o shi o nu ye ta I o ye o ya to ko I a ya nu Ayatudu nukiata you shutuai.
Shen, Amron, you guys want to jump in?
I'm very low on energy. If I just didn't feel like speaking anything. But if I feel like speaking, I will jump in.
Okay.
Cool.
Shen.
Wo shata di no ko kyata ro shati susu wo shatina to uroata u kyo shia na ha tu hua ishatata ike kaka shuturo to shatina wa tushutu utuka kya na uwa to ushata taishi wa u shanya akaka kishoto wa tina ushia ida ikishoto toia na shasha uhu shutu wa tatia na kasha tara uhu shuru wa tinia aha to shasha tiaku namaste.
Namaste. Uzo no asha tiaka hasanaki ushunaka akua shonokwa. Thank you for coming, Emmy.
Thank you. Much love. I just have to go and distribute some flyers and stuff for my business. And
well,
Much love, Amy.
happy businessing, and we send you our love and energy along with your journey today. I'm so glad you came and were able to speak some languages with us. Thank you.
it was very nice. And we'll keep in touch, Sarah.
Yes.
And nice meeting you, Shirley and Shin and A Wanderer. Thanks for your insight, and we'll speak soon.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you. Much love, girl. We'll keep in touch.
Ciao.
Ciao. Ron, did you want to give it a go?
Oh yeah, I can try some.
Yay!
Shakato huakata nasha yakata huahatu shoho katu kashinukoto huatitia shinakata hatu atu shakata ru shakato. Yeah. Yes. Well,
No sa anu kwasha no hapa. Asoko hanu haso kwasha biga hanakiwa haso. Mohakitu kwasha kaha. Nika totoro asha mi hawa ona haka atu. Ikoko asha hi amora hashaka hi tu asho aka.
No shukotoho katanasha yakaruso hotoaka tutoshimoho no kuto shutoho kutumua tushitosukate.
Muhanukwasha hati amakahasa atua. Are you getting any information, Amran?
no.
No, that's okay. Nua sato anchua kayimba antiha no hantu kashuma hataiki nisanakiwa asoha hayawanta kima kukua hampahentara kasaha soku shonahi antukuasa timba kashanahiwa alahumba antiasataki.
Tuarushu kotoho kanatasha tuakuhushutoho yakarusho no kotoho katanasha kot.
Nun tana antanaki antukua shanakiwa hasanaki uhashanukuha lasonaka hosana ma amuna shakibu satiana.
Notosho kuokotoishi nakatuho yakaturo shutoho nikato no shutoho kala shinsa katuo kutushuko no.
Noma hasunoma ashika nambakienda kuwa hasanaki hawa usuhama huwa shatahi oba anaki owa hama oya shanapunga shaima hautua ihumaya itangia sahima hosoha shuhomba kia tahima kiwa husoa.
Sotuo kashina yakaturo shito kutuo katanisha taukwa yakatuo kashinto hatuo kushatiarus yatuo tishwa kwa tishu.
Mosodoa hashonuku ayambaki na asatahimba kasana o hashanaki o somahali na ni wa hasotokuasha.
Sakatua kashina hatuo shtiko katarushna ho yashotoaka tia.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hakiyosuko tianaki tu inu kutoia wa ki usu kutoia wa ki sulu tupoia na kahushi hatana kushandu kutoa.
Mintua shani po hanako ambugo shahimbugo hamoa inuhupa hasanaki wa o hamu anua hupa hasanikua mahawatua.
Noruashkotoho yakatushkotoko roshinoko yakatuho tushitiko nakatushokua katoa tichokuto noho.
Isu atiusi utu tushi ataka tohe oto hati utu lishiduana isi ukita amya ko atali utu ishatawa atukuata ni oshuku atiusha.
so shuka tu nurosh to kwa nurosh wakwa tu ha tu shakwa kata nu ho ho shi tu cho ho shi shi to ho tu no shukwa to ho yakwa ho shi tu to ho na ka tu shi su shu ho to na
Nota amokuha no apu shana kama atu hambuko shana hiwa unsupuna ni anaku hapuha. No hono osiendo gashana hiwa usupa ingoa. No handogo shanakombogoa samiga indorogosa emoha yohandogoa shanukoesa. They've been sending me images of like Madagascar, Peru, Egypt, Ethiopia, no hantu kanshandambanga isu no hama, ina hama ko antu sabahanana itu. O handa kuko yambandi angara ko somahama inuku. Ni onahi muhayama ayunko yambandi asa taninka shani asa high upon the mountains. Amuhantuku ampuko sana. Hanuhanya aya sapa intuku ampu hayama iwa untu. Sipuhanta iwa hisona. I'm kind of getting the picture of several of us being on high mountains, Mohantu Anshana, in different countries, I think. Imontu aya, like, like doing healings. Mohantu kayama up on the mountaintops. Mohantu ko impa sana iwanuna siara.
I think crystals are involved.
Yes.
Yes.
There are
Yeah,
energies of the crystal skulls here.
Oh. Say that again?
Crystal skulls.
What about them?
Their energies are involved.
Aha.
So hayama iwa kusho pohaya kayu sasaba antukoya pala yanahi. They're showing me great healing. They're saying to me great healing. I just see vistas of mountains. We're like on them, but above them.
Yeah, see, no, yeah, wakia, kunio, di, oto, yeah, wa, yeah, naki, sutu, hatu, kuchi, nika, wa, ti, hatsinike, okete, no kotaisha, hushi, atia, lukuto, ta, liu, to, ka, yo, kai, wati, ha, kutu, shi, la, linuku, ti, ya, ti, showa. Ha sukutoya katana kiyasa.
We would travel to we would travel great lengths and great distance. We were called to places, and together we would journey to send vast healing. Not to just the individuals, but to the whole area. To bless the lands and bless the peoples. To raise them in their vibration. So that it lasted long after we were gone.
Yes, here, nuke, I need go, ahata, ati, sukuto e, shu, to shuti, siki, and e, waya, na, atu, ti, lo, niki, yasatu, shiata, koto, kaya, wada, nya, wakaya, si, oloto, li, ati, soko, lo, wata, iya, wa, hapa, kia, koto.
Me too, amakashuha. We would bow and kneel. with the members of the societies, to empower them, to leave them with self-honor and belief, that they could too bless their lands, and create great abundance. We would kneel and pray, and we would show them their own strength. Situha sina balianakaha tuko shomoko lahisana tikima otuhayamaha. So we loved them so. We loved them all. Imakohanahi. Amokopuhayashashi. We were drawn to them, to these places, as if they were calling. Imaki, Allah, see, help, help. Imakohayanaka.
Ya shakatuoko hoshituho. Nyakoro shutuho tishuka kutushokoto. Yakotushuho huishutu. Yakusho yokotushuhu.
Mintua nasia tohamaka ishona kapuhana kosatariko embasi. Misona isa tiarasi wa antokohamahi. And there was no journey too far, Ikuesa. Go on, go on.
You are the great healers. You are the ones who have come again and again to heal this planet. You have chosen to be here at this time together for a great healing for all humanity, the land, and all kingdoms of Gaia. You have chosen your perspective roles and your perspective places to engage in the best way of your choice to help heal yourself and all those around you. We honor your service. Source honors you as you honor Source with your gift. Namaste.
Namaste. I don't know why I hear the word triads. It's like crystal energies are just spread out here. Yeah. I don't know why.
I just came out with 3 triangles that really stuck out.
Triangles, triads.
And
that's what
I draw those all the time, the 3 connected triangles. And when you were speaking earlier, Amran, and your camera was off, I was watching your avatar and I was looking at all the triangles. Of course, the triad and the triangle is a very, very powerful expression. And of course, it represents everything as we know, the Merkaba, body, mind, and spirit, everything that we know. And I'll share with you my pyramid.
Oh.
That's sits here. A great deal of triad, Christ consciousness, crystalline consciousness, trinary consciousness in this hangout. And so we're all feeling that, and the pyramid itself, as we So the fact that we're all feeling and seeing, or many of us are feeling and seeing these triangles, is also a symbol from, of course, Sirius, the Yael, the Shikani, and this energy is very high and strong right now. So that's another reason. But the biggest reason is the trinary consciousness. Hi, Aday, and I wanted to say welcome, Magic. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are both here. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
But yes, I wanted to just speak any. Would you like to share anything?
Do I?
Yeah. Do you speak them? Is there anything you'd like to share about them or have questions?
Well, I greatly feel the crystal skulls as well. I highly was resonant with the crystal skulls. To just give a quick story, I buried a serpentine hybrid crystalline skull during a very rapturing moment of my ascension, and it happened to be a skull of immortality. So I just wanted to add that. But to go on a little further, I'd like to share some hybrid tongue. The light language I speak is at this point, and with the downloads I've received up until now, it's primarily hybrid. So you'll get touches of different races and species here and there. But here I go. This is my response, and my intention is to reverberate with full intent all the love and energy that has been blessed upon me since I've been in this hangout. Bashmisoko shotoko kashita kashatasa. Bashoto sakato shata pasatamana. Saki shato sakara shoto koto jokodon. Bagodod kadiga chakata shakata so ho 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 ho. Sakashotoko katsakamba sangaya. Sang the crystals, the energy sakura joko psiko tojoko baka shankazako. Increasing, upgrading, all beings here are being upgraded as we speak. This is the Elohim coming through to say that we are you, and I am you, and you are me, and we are we, and together we are the Elohim. Bakashin doko shotoko shata kasa hasa katushokoto. Bakiti koto shokotush. Bashokoto shokotush. Basika shaka saka jata saka. Bawasata. Basinga batata thread gajoko bajang pillars of light gajakoto koshuti kotosh.
Thank you for coming from
Thank
our
you.
Elohim family. Thank you. Anuhantu kuashuna hapunga. Ontu kuashana bangi soto gonga shama. Ota hyanga shama hiwando kuhambo kuasha. Yes, the Elohim energy is very strong with all of you. Mohandu Guashma. Indo Hania Nagi Sondo Guashamaga Shi Torokongara. Dindara Kisamaga. Tora. Dora Kisambaki Sanaria Saniana Si. Yes, and with intention, yes, you may all connect to the crystal skulls now and always. Imohantia Santiana is an exchange of energy you feed and you receive. Mianduasa, and you all discover you are magic. Imbandur sana kanduro sana. Iliana kia liandarki saliana ke payana kapwaya shana valendaraka. Haimaki hiayana kapa sana. Thank you, Brother Magic. Impondariabaki sanoandara kambango shanapa. And we are one, and it is so. Mankwendara sanaka. Thank you for that wonderful energy. Nyanto kayambakasana. A day, welcome. Would you like to speak?
Hi, everyone. I am like
Hello.
very 3D right now, so I'm just gonna sit back and observe.
Okay.
Okay, honey. Is there anyone who wishes to speak at this time?
I will. And as you were speaking, I was starting to draw the Vesica Pisces, but that's as far as I got. Yeah, and others.
Wonderful.
While you guys were speaking, but yeah, okay. Na ko yoboro no choto iba sana ko ala pano chete ke ira sana bare ko ro sono ko ira. Ma chete ere visani kera. No ro ishta ma tere te vi vara no ko pa mo chete kera. A cheni ke ere kisini tere. Ma shate ba ko mo choto ivo mo chete re kia. Nef mas nepat. Nene sane ki kere lappene chete ri fana sena moche moch. Ma kere fala kia moche kara ola vanas. Mecheni kia machane ko awakachani ko hasta meche moche perike sane kia para kine sono mocho toravlat. Ma kien kasana wekas. No ko ye ma meche. Na ekana sana were. Na macha to mocho te kai fasana macha kia kasana woche mere sini. Masha tere ne no ko ro shana ko ra yo esa meche no ko. Macho ye me ki kanagi vara suno ko. Masha ne chiara, ne mettete, ne restano, o c'è mettere, nak mo chere che, if no mo chere asana matere va, nak yeah. What I'm getting from that is the chakras for whoever's in the hangout and watches it in the future or now is having energy sent to the chakras to help them align the chakras, to intertwine them, because just aligning them is not enough. You have to connect all your chakras together in order to get the best benefits and the best benefits from your own chakras, the best energy flowing. They have to be intertwined in a way, kind of like the DNA strand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like clearing out debris, clearing out energies, clearing out like bringing up old beliefs as well, or beliefs that are unbeneficial, bringing it to your awareness. And this may be subtle, but it'll come up eventually, if not immediately. And Mechin kia oro sunma chakyo iwa sana kula ko na chata ki iwa peniti te pera kano do chot parani na chikia fasana kia ka tsuno mo choko yu karakle mechin kia kasana to mo chakwa iwa sana kia plere ni tie mo chune pe coach na kia kasana me na tie via na ro chena mala kives na chena ma. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Welcome.
High vibes, guys. High vibes.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Inokoya Alesina. Ki tokoya ni lasitiana kala sinokoya paleanta ki mo oluha. Mi kihiana kila kotorkoha mi sihi ni tulokoya bekia shashama ila hana katuha mi tumali hana kipo ola hasasiki kiana kipa kokaya leana kusopola hentada ali hama alo. Mo ala ki kiana ki pales samaha la maliana iwa kasha a kokepalia a kokapo halasita ti mi kila I wahaliana kawai la kia poha La siti ala hima gualia ki li ile ala ina koapala hisa sopaleaha. Elohima lisa sopaleana ko mola sisiana ki koapaha sopurla shishiyama kiwa la sisuku la sisa malia lokuha la sisa peleana kila kotorokai pahala. Mika inka kesha moha la somoho la kipa putu la kipa kiwahala. Mi pala kitoha mo pai. Pukuku ya sali ki pola sana. Pola sala kota. Kimbogo shanawa amoha li kaikia. Miti ilasa sopolaki. Tutila nimalia aha. Ma pukoka hisapi isikiala. Sati samila itu kweshishaya.
I think A
No
Wanderer
idea.
had something to say.
Please do.
Wow, let me just, I kept thinking, I want to tell Wendy that whenever her connection is a bit bad, she goes, my connection's bad, and she keeps referring that, and she keeps recreating that. And I don't know, I just wanted to say, thanks, Sarah.
You're welcome. How are you feeling now? With all this energy, A Wanderer?
I'm sorry?
Oh, me? Or
A Wanderer.
Can you repeat
no,
the
A
question?
Wanderer.
I said, how
Can
are
you
you
repeat the
feeling now with all this energy?
I'm a little dizzy and I warmed up and I'm just taking deep breaths and just sitting back and enjoying the whole thing because it's really awesome.
Very good.
And I want to thank all of you, beautiful people, for this. Really.
Well,
Can
you're
I
welcome.
can I do a little healing?
You would like a little healing,
No,
Shirley?
can I do a little healing
Oh,
thing?
yes, you can.
Oh, of course, please. You're welcome
Yes,
to.
please.
Absolutely.
All right, I've been drawing this picture yesterday and today. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it?
Yes, can we pull it back some?
So it's like
There it is.
purple and gold consciousness.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Okay.
gorgeous.
All right. So I'll just say. I'm going to try and talk a bit slower with my language. Nah, brevere pikataya makatayo so potoro yomukayeme. Hebekataya makaurayama. Tahai, hebekataria pakaulaya makatayese. Sesebekataria makauna. Kete maula yeme ketaya bekese. Habagaria pakauta yeme hebekataria maula. Lebeke uso. Ekaya manda ekaya uso ya ekaya maula. Tepata ayaria pakai neni gete yese. Epetaria pakaula ya moko. Tepekeba dini gete yese se pekaula ya moko tutu. Taparia maupa ya penelete. Akataya boro ya haba kataya ma. Negeteria pataya ma. Epekau ya use separia pakaula ya mokutu. Epeng nenge te yara ya pakaula. Moko yo puto yo sosa ya pekeite. Nefebekete ye megengende. Anya inde ikete yo la yo mokoto yo so. Aise se me inde ira ya paka. Tapaye menge hebekete isa. Pesese menenge. Anyene kete ya umala huta. Koyo yo kete isa. Nehme kete ye ipa ukauma. Nemnya ye uko puya tenye ke usaya mantum. Naya mukoyoyo tukaya unda yeye. Pahao keteya makala. Kabao tekeria manda keyo koloso. So the strand is clearing us. I feel like it's clearing all of us. You know, like it's almost like a white light that's going through and the strand is now pulling through all of us as a big band. That's how I felt what was coming through when I was saying that.
I completely agree with that. That I've been drawing that all week, and that's the same exact feeling I was getting from it. That it's clearing and it's pulling things together and clearing things out and aligning things. So thank you for that.
That felt great. Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much. And I've been getting that whole DNA strand thing in my awareness for like the last few days, and last night I was watching it as well, and so that whole thing and activating and I don't know, it was really, really good. Thank you. Wow. Woo. How's everybody feeling? Because I'm kind of vibrating. Woo!
Feels really good.
Yeah, it's great.
How you doing, Magic?
We're just drinking water, you know, it's just water.
You know, according to Prime Creator through Susie Byler, water is the highest vibrational substance on Earth. And I suspect anywhere.
Oh.
Because that's another thing. Speak light languages to your food, your water, your bath water, everything around you, the sky, the the chemtrails, food in the grocery store, everywhere you go. Think light language, think healing, think clearing, cleansing, purifying, that anybody
She meant that anybody who eats the food, they will all be blessed.
Yes, that all be blessed
and healed as
and
we
healed
eat the food. Yes.
And if we all do that with everything, every day, everywhere you go, every place you visit, every grocery store, everywhere you go, bless everything, speak light languages, whether it's out loud or in your mind, telepathically. You're constantly an energy being sending healing. Constantly. Always, you're always talking, even if. And so we already know energy, you can feel it. You can, when you approach someone or someone approaches you, you immediately sense their energy, just like they can sense yours. And so I think we can all sit here and say we've experienced in one form or another where we've approached or come into someone's space where they immediately are drawn to our high vibrational healing. They just know
that something's different.
That they're right. That we're just different, and that they're drawn to us to raise the entire we stay in the here and now. We're stay right here in the here and now, reminded that we have that power and that we're in that moment connected to everything. That you are a funneling source energy to everything right now in that way and that now. And that is what raises the entire human collective consciousness, and which allows us all to open up to all that we are, our own creative beings. We get our own juices flowing that way. We support each other. We encourage each other's creations that way. We excite each other about each other's projects. It interject our own energy into each other's projects, which makes ours better than it ever could be alone. And it's not about competing, it's about combining. It's about this and that, not this or that. It's about we're in this together. There's no such thing as separation except for the illusion. Remember connected, and to remind ourselves how powerful we are, and that we can heal anything we intend. Ourselves, our environment, and by changing our thought, you change your belief, and you change your belief, you change your reality. And it's very simple, but it's very complex. And it's not easy because of all the beliefs and junk we've carried with us that don't belong. And so we're all here together to help shed all this crap and remember who we are. Remember we're creator beings all the time, and we're all capable of healing. We're all capable of languages if that's what we want to do. We're all channeling all the time. You're always connected. We're so powerful we create the illusion of disconnection. That's how powerful you are. We create an idea of misery, lack, aloneness, separation, illness, all for experience, all to find out we have the power to change everything and anything simply with intention and being a pure channel of source energy.
Yes, thank you for that. That was, yeah, thank you. I
Can
feel so
I,
calm.
may I sing a celebratory chant in honor of that?
I would love that.
Okay. Hey, this is from the keeper of the pipe, the sacred pipe, the guardian of the white buffalo calf woman. Hey, children. Thank you, children. Thank you, mother. Thank you, father. Thank you, sun, moon, stars. Thank you, Mother Earth.
Every blessing, namaste.
Namaste.
Sala.
That grounded me. Grounded my. I felt like I was.
Very.
Yeah, grounding.
True, me too.
I think that's what we all needed, and that they understood. We all.
Mm-hmm.
We were so close to grow wings.
Whew. That was wonderful.
So I think
Awesome.
we're just all in the flow, and we're getting exactly what we need at exactly the right time, and that's abundance.
Exactly. Anybody who knows Bashar knows that's their
Yeah.
description, or definition of abundance is to have everything you need to do what you need to do when you yourself, in knowing that you're going to know what you need to do when you need to do it, that you know you don't need to worry. You don't need to waste this now worrying about a now that is an illusion or a past that's an illusion. You don't need to bring that information to this now unless it's for your, then you ask, what is this showing me? What's it for? How do I use it? And then I'll let it go once I understand the lesson. And that's it. It's about not needing to know everything, but knowing you'll know what you need to know when you need to know it.
Wendy.
Okay, we'll pop back in here since she's frozen.
Let's send some healing energy to Wendy's internet connection.
Yeah.
Did I
Yeah.
freeze again?
Yes, you did.
Froze again.
It was so good too.
That's part of what energies.
We're
High
gonna do
energy.
we're gonna do a special channel for internet connections, light language for internet connection improvement.
Yeah, we usually send Reiki to it as well.
Yeah, everybody sent Reiki to my internet.
Because internet, the energy between internet is all together. It's all energy, all vibration. So it's like, yeah, we're sending like language, send Reiki, send whatever you feel.
But
All
that is the
energies
whole
are great.
that is the whole point, is that just like she said, the whole point is synchronicity is the harmony of your creation. It's knowing that you don't need to know anything more than knowing you'll know what you need to know when you need to know it, and you'll have everything you need to do what you need to do when you need to do it. And that's exactly right. That's the beauty of that idea. And the whole triangle and the trilogy is making those decisions from a place of harmony, from inside the place of body, mind, and spirit, where everything's engaged before you make a decision, and knowing that you just need to know now. You don't need to worry about the past, that's an illusion, or the future, that's an illusion. Everything is now, and you don't need to bring any of that into this now unless it's for your highest good. And then you just ask it, what are you here for? What are you here to show me? Thank you. And then I can let it go. And that's really pretty much what I said. I don't know how much of that you got in that, but and that's what the Shikani and the Sasani are here to show us, is that you just need to have enough faith and belief in yourself that you are going to know what you need to know when you need it, and that your spirit guides are talking to you all the time, and just ask for the guidance to listen, identify when the answers are coming, and sometimes that we like, we just it's our soul.
Okay. So we're all here. I think we all understood it.
There's something about vulnerability.
Yes.
Vulnerability.
Yes.
Yes, being vulnerable in that moment, in that now, and going from that point and just being, no matter what it is, just being.
Yeah. And choosing your reactions to whatever is going on around you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And how are putting ourselves out there, and not and no longer, and understanding that being vulnerable is part about being yourself out there and putting yourself out there. And and those of us who are really gone out on a limb and shown the world who we are out there on the internet, and all of us even hanging out here today, agreeing to be together in this way, to show everybody else, or to let everybody else know you're not alone, and that we're together in this, and there's nothing to be afraid of, and to break the stigmas that of all these ideas of these walls that we put up of separation, that that any of this is bad. Bad is just a perception. It's just an idea, and it's just a belief. And
it's a perspective.
Right, it's just a perspective, and
Because
all
your bad
perspectives are
may be
equal.
good to someone else, So everything's perspective, everything is experience, and what you choose to experience is your experience.
And it has been
So
extremely
just to
special.
say, Everything is good in every way. Nothing is totally right and nothing is totally wrong. It just is.
It just
And if you
is.
can see that, then you've won.
Exactly.
It takes
And
time to see that. It's not something we're taught, see. But if you can just say, it is what it is, and to just let it be, and everything will work itself out for you.
And yes, it's been a very special day for me as well, Shirley, in so many ways that I can't even tell you. I'm so blessed. I feel so blessed and grateful right now. And that's exactly right, Sarah. Everything, absolutely everything you said is spot on. You know,
It takes some time to understand that idea, it seems.
it
But
does.
once you
It
get
takes us
to
all
that
to
point, it's like everything can be beautiful because I choose it to be.
correct. Everything can be beautiful because I choose it to be. We can look at any situation any way we desire because we're the ones who put the meaning to it. So,
And
and
can
of
I add something?
Yes, please.
course.
It gets to that point, the point that you both are taking me to, that is the rainbow bridge to seeing with your eyes that everything is beautiful, as you said, Sarah. And from a butterfly to a drop of water on the ground can make you come to tears because of
Yes.
the beauty of creation and the magic of this planet that we live on amongst the galaxy, amongst galaxies and universes that are so vast that we are contained, not limited, but contained to this vessel in this time to see this beauty.
Yes.
And that is when you know you are truly ascending, is when you can look at that drop of water and it brings you weeping to your knees in the gratitude of being able to experience that drop of water. I have experienced that.
Even early on, I was talking to Emmy about walking along the beach and sort of saying that even now, just feeling the breeze against your skin,
Yes.
it's just such a beautiful feeling.
Yes.
This has just been such a blessing, a blessed day for me and all of us. And I want you to all know, too, that, you know, there are no accidents. We've all designed this meeting in another realm, on a higher level, and now we're just acting it out and in our illusion. And you're all teachers. We're all teachers of the teachers. And they're all going to be looking to you and me and all of us to, just like all of us who have found each other, think of where you were before you found what you found, and think of every realization and revelation and experience that you have every day. I've had more fun, and I've said this so many times, I've had more fun sitting still than ever in my life. I can have more fun traveling in my mind and understanding this than I ever could have imagined. And so think of where you were a week ago, a day ago, an hour ago, a month ago, a year, so forth, and give ourselves a little credit for getting ourselves to where we are today. The biggest gift I ever received was waking up to realize I create my own reality. First, it scared the crap out of me. And then it was like, okay, wow, that's the only thing that has ever made any sense to me. And then you walk into the responsibility and the attitude of that, of I can create a reality. That's pretty significant for an otherwise three-dimensional being to wrap their multidimensional minds around. So, our three-dimensional minds around a multidimensional idea. So, this is the master class, just like Bashar said. We're experiencing everything they've been talking about for 30 years. And ever since then, many of them are dear friends of ours to people in this very room. Many of us are all friends now because we're all in this together, and we're all here to help everybody else figure it out, and to remind each other that we're powerful creators, that we have joys inside of us, that the joy is our compass to tell us what it is, that who we are. It's the pointer. It's to tell us what excites you is worth exploring, because it's leading you somewhere. And it may not be the thing. Just because you find a tarot card or a channeler or a light language doesn't necessarily mean that's the thing, but it's the stepping stone, it's the gate, it's the doorway, it's the lock, the key, it's the breadcrumb that you've left for you, by you, and your guides from your higher self, from your oversoul, from your spirit guides, your angels, source, God, everyone involved. You're asking all the time, we're asking all the time. These are the answers. The answers are these subtle messages. The answers are the synchronicities. The answers are these meetings. This meeting was not planned today, not at all. It was completely impromptu. And look what a gorgeous, wonderful, expanding experience this has been. I mean, whew, I'm just like on, fire. So thanks, guys. Thank you all for just participating, being yourselves, being open, coming out of your shells.
Hey, Wendy, what kind of fire are you talking about?
Woo!
That fire.
Regular
Holy fire, Aquarian fire, just
fire.
Fire within you.
You know what I'm talking about.
Ah!
Let it out.
It's your Kundalini, baby. It's waking up.
Amen.
Amen.
It'd be waking up, people. So yeah, we should probably say a blessing and probably close up, since I'm sure we all have other wonderful and things to eat and drink and go and be. So I just want to thank everyone for your wonderful energy. I got to meet all these wonderful A Wonder. I love her channel. You guys got to check out her channel and her videos. She's one of those that just is out there saying, this is who I am, and just letting the information flow through. And I love that. Anything you'd like to add?
Thank you.
Yourself, Wander?
I wanted to say that I would be very excited to have other hangouts with any one of you or anyone watching this. I would love to just connect and channel and encourage others to channel and stuff. And the other thing I wanted to say was, when you said you saw us on tops of mountains, it's basically, I think it was our higher selves that you were talking about, and that this was planned in the now, so it was beyond time. That's what I wanted to say, and thank you all for this. It was wonderful. Thank
Beautiful.
you.
I love that, and I think you're right about the feeling was I was seeing all of ourselves, all of our higher selves from our higher selves perspectives, and it was a beautiful place. So yes, thank you. I agree.
And with the whole being on top of the mountains and being, well, we're all from different places, of course, from different, I don't know if we're all from the U.S. or out of the U.S., but when you were saying that, I seen our higher selves, and we were all like these white, bright light beings just standing on top of mountaintops and with our arms outspread, just, yeah, like levitating off above the ground.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Bea. Appreciate it. And I'm glad you came, and glad to see you're out there too on the internet, just going out there and being yourself and you know, saying, hey, this is who I am, and this is what I channel, and this is what comes out. And so, yeah, that's really awesome. Really great that you're glad you're here today, too, in this energy. Thanks, doll.
Yeah.
Hey, Wendy, before you say
And
anything.
Brian,
No,
yes,
no.
you're always a joy.
Hey, go back to B. Go back to B. B, show
Okay.
your artwork. Look on her wall. That artwork
Oh,
that
yeah,
she
I know.
has
Isn't that
behind her.
cool?
That's beautiful.
I know. She's got some great crap on her walls.
It's beautiful.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I was been enjoying the energy of your walls. Yes. And that reminds me too. Be creative, guys. You know, maybe if you're drawing or painting or, you know, Shin. It's like Shin was doing. He was doing some awesome videos and did this great puppet show for kids with Galactic languages. And I've just been encouraging him for a long time to get out there, and I love his videos when he's driving. He does these really cool videos of when he's driving downtown like Tokyo, because he lives in Japan, and we get to see another world. I live in the United States, so I get to see Japan, and I get to hear his perspective and his languages, and he does this great little kids puppet show with Galactic light languages. It's so awesome. So I'm happy to hear and talk to him again. We haven't been able to connect in a long time. So glad that you were here too, Shin, and you know, be creative, and Brian, you know, always a pleasure for you to jump in and share your energy and your languages and your songs.
Oh yeah, it's famous. I know.
We're like, oh no, row your boat.
No, also Amran, his artwork, beautiful. See that on his profile pic there.
Yes, thank you, Ryan. Yeah, that's actually, yeah.
Your artwork's amazing, my friend.
Thank you.
He puts a lot of his stuff also out on the Google page, the Galactic Art and Script. So for anybody who's out there, if you haven't heard about it yet, and you have drawings and aliens or whatever, or Galactic languages or symbols or whatever, beautiful, any artwork at all, you know, get it out there and get it out there to the world. You know, it's how we met kind of a little bit in a hangout, and we were kind of looking at it, and I was like, wow, you got to post your stuff, and he did, and wow, connections were made.
And Sarah's toning is beautiful. Anybody that needs to work one-on-one or in a small group, Sarah, get a shout out to you.
Oh, thank you, Brian.
Sarah does toning, and she's got Quantum Galactic Society, and she does videos. She does hangouts for toning and goes traveling over the world, and we're all out there opening portals, and she's out there blessing the world and blessing the mountains and the water, and opening vortexes and portals around the world so that we can all get all this energy.
And closing the ones that don't really resonate any longer for the planet. I did that this week, and I was quite shocked. So dissipating energies as well. That's interesting. So yeah, thank you,
Nice.
Brian. Thank you, Wendy, for the shout out.
That's great, Sarah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you guys ever get a chance, if she's been traveling a lot, so whenever she gets to do her toning sessions again on her hangouts, yeah, you guys it's great to come in and feel the energy, and it's always a great hangout as well. So yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, and Shirley, oh my God, I'm so happy that you connected today and followed your guidance and followed your joy and your instincts and found a way in here. So wow, what a great interaction. Thank you so much. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's been very exciting. Very exciting. And liberating as well. You know, just to know that you're not alone and you're not making things up in your mind, and like I said, you know, it can only go forward from here.
Mm-hmm. May I ask where you are from, Shirley?
I live in the UK.
Okay, I thought so. Very good to have you. We have a number of people in the UK.
Yes, we have a number of friends and in our group who are from the UK. So yes, we'll definitely keep in touch and get you guys connected if you're near one another. Yeah, and Sarah's actually had the opportunity and pleasure to travel to the UK and meet some of our buddies that we met in our hangouts. So everything is
Yeah.
possible.
Yes. I met with 2 people at least from there.
and Amran lives far, far away as well. So I'm
Yes,
sure
it's in
it's
Denmark.
In Denmark, yes.
Yeah, it's in
yeah.
Scandinavian.
So
It's northern Europe.
I had to fly to that
it's
airport to
fun.
go to another airport. So yes, I've only been there one time for a quick moment.
I'm gonna have to visit that place. I heard it has a lot of lovely people.
Yeah, the people were very nice.
They are. They are very, very lovely here. And they are very, very kind. They are very loving. It's like
Mm-hmm.
everyone just want peace and love, if you could say it in that way.
Aw.
How
Yeah.
nice.
Well, that's a nice environment to be in.
It is actually,
Yes, it is.
and people are just so much against violence. In if you if you look at other countries, it's like the majority of people are very much into violence and so on. But then I'm not Danish myself, but Denmark is different. I mean, Norway and Sweden and the Scandinavian countries are different in that way. So,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I think the Yael spaceships, they're all over Norway usually. So I don't know what's the connections there.
There are, well,
Well,
yeah, there's
it's not
several
about them
over.
being,
Oh, go ahead,
yeah,
sir.
I just want to say it's not about them being against violence. They're for the freedoms of the people.
Right.
Yes, exactly, and
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
They're not
just
fighting
yeah,
against anything. They're just moving forward for the people, for the children, for the land, for
mhm,
the food,
yeah,
for the planet. They're just moving forward and they're doing a wonderful job at it.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to a friend of mine who went to well, somebody we know who's just come back from where is it? Not Iceland, is it? Yeah, where's the Blue Lagoon in Iceland? Anyway, the Scandinavian countries, and he was saying that people are so accepting there, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like a small
Yes, yeah,
community. It's like, because I think the amount of space that's inhabited is really small. Like, you can fit the whole thing into a part of England, into a county of England. And so
Mm-hmm.
everybody works for the community. Um, everybody lifts everybody up.
Exactly.
Nobody gets secluded. There's no segmentism or anything like that. And just a very accepting, loving country. And if someone does something wrong, like he says, if the bank does something wrong, then people go, "Why, Mr. Banker, why have you done this to us?" It's like, it's very sort of inclusive like that. And this guy says, "I've been on holiday once," and he said, "I'd just love to go live there. People are so different there, and the coffee's
Mm-hmm.
great."
And the coffee's great. That's a big draw. Let me tell you, with this group, that's a huge draw.
Hey, everybody, I wanted to welcome Sabrina. Sabrina's actually, I'm glad she popped in because I'll go on camera just for a quick sec. My internet is better without it, but catapulted Galactic languages to begin with. And so it was in her hangout and her language gym that I very first heard Galactic languages, that I ever spoke them. And it was in a hangout, and Brian was there, I think. And I think, were you there, Sarah? I can't remember if Sarah
Yeah,
was there.
we came in about the same
I
time,
don't remember.
yes.
Yeah, I can't remember if you were in that specific hangout. But anyway, but it was Sabrina who was speaking languages along with other people. And something that I was really excited about, and she just said, "Do you want to try?"
She's breaking up.
Yeah, she's been breaking up all
And
day.
I just
Sabrina, just jump in.
Hang on. I'll turn off my camera because otherwise I get bad reception. Sabrina just asked if I wanted to try languages, and I just put the intention out there. If there was any of my family, my galactic families, or any of my guides or angels or whoever wanted to, and I just started speaking languages and channeling right away. And so it was very exciting for me. So, hi Sabrina, would you like to speak some languages for the group? We were just kind of getting ready to close up, but since you jumped in, I was wondering if you might like to share some languages with everyone before we go.
Okay, hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Sabrina.
Hello. Okay, pick a language.
Any language, like a deck of cards.
Yeah,
Pick a language.
Any language. Why don't you give us either pick one you want or do a little smorgasbord.
Well, Brian's doing something. Hold on.
Tiokohotuata, Shokua Tantuata Katahutuata.
Ishi Liokoto Ushukuatua Yokukua.
Ta Kuntuaka Antiokuota Atiki Kyoku Tuntu Sha Antia Katukutua Shayua Naki Kioka Tontananani Kyotokosu.
Mie.
Ti shikari kolonon nari kalalio koruntaria kalalakantu koruata ti kia kalantia koshokoton nani kia kalatu koruata saka. Toka na ki no kuka.
What language is that?
Kunta an ka ti kio kuntuka. Oh my God, my volume was too loud. That made me laugh and I lost my concentration. I don't think it's insectoid. At least mine, I don't think it is.
You mixed it in. That's how I jumped on it.
Let me see. Let me see if my first language, which was my first language was more of a whole bunch of language all together in one. Tiki kioko dono no ruakali ki antaria katodosi ki alano kuarakalandi oroko atanats karia kolonduru akalali tikiri kotonduru kotukudu ala Narakato sokolondari kati kaliondoru akalata kuatandia kato. And my favorite one at the moment, well, Victorian is my first love, but my favorite one is for some reason. And
that was interesting.
Clicky.
Yeah. And then there was, what's the other one?
100111110.
Yeah.
That one's hard.
Yeah, that one's always interesting.
And of course, there's always the different Pleiadian dialects, because there are so many.
Sabrina, do your Arcturian.
What did you say?
Can you give us a few of the Pleiadian ones?
The one that I just did before the clicking was Pleiadian. Let's see, another Pleiadian. The thing is, normally I will speak them like when I'm speaking to someone, and then I'll get whatever language it is that person speaks. Let me see, because there's another one, the one that I taught Prana.
Oh, how's Prana?
He's good.
I haven't spoken to him in
Gosh, I haven't
forever.
talked to him in ages either. Wow.
I talk to him every once in a while, but it's, we text.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So every couple of months we'll say hello. He's still just as annoying.
Oh gosh.
How about Arcturian, Sabrina?
Arcturian, Sabrina.
Arcturian. Talali karannoro kalalia korotototo tonariga katakotokotoko nayi kalionoro akata katakatu sikiliondo kotakata nayi kalondoro kotakati kiosukuru ande ali akata tigo kototo ne koru alanara katakata sholo kolo tondoro kotakaliondoro kotakati otoskuru taki solonoro akatakata enyanyeo lolo todo atati nekoto laliato konanana alaluoto tondoro kotokotokoto asia kiati.
All right.
Boy,
Sabrina.
a lot to say. Yes.
Sabrina. Naga.
Naga. Okay. Why don't you start? I don't remember my Fandorian now. Yeah. I have it recorded somewhere. I just have to hear them so it comes back. But yeah. They're all there.
So Sabrina, I'm new to the group here, and
Welcome.
Welcome. When I've been talking, the girl said that what I've been saying is a little bit Pleiadian. So if I speak to you a little bit, can you see whether you recognize a little bit?
Sure.
Okay. Neherepe keteria pakaulu mukutoyo soso pateye. Ketenene hebe keteria pakaulu yomoko. Kehehe digiria katayengete yesoso yoro yomoko yoko. Kauya yamagete yemekebe ketete nege. Neye magata yomukutoro yopokutoro kete yesoso. Esese menene nigeria bolo yopokutoro yamakauta.
That's a different one.
Wendy?
Yeah, I completely resonate with those.
Do you remember the first language you spoke?
It sounded like that.
Okay. I'll have her speak again, so I'll speak it. But it sounded to me like she was mixing two.
Yeah,
See, that's what I think. So it sounds like
so I think she was playing
Syrian.
Yes,
I was
Pleiadian
saying
and
Pleiadian
Syrian.
Syrian.
Yeah, because I'm getting that
Yes,
Pleiadian Syrian energy.
that's what I got.
I got that too.
Why don't you speak it again, and then we'll go back and forth. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Go ahead, Shirley.
Go ahead, Shirley. We can't hear you.
Sorry. Nehepeteria pakaula ya mangeteria pakatayo sosorio mokolo. Hebeketeria pakaula ya megetekete sisiseria pakaula.
Karona ka kioko na kariaka. Kataria kanaka.
Takataria kete ise.
Ekia kariaka na karioko toka anaka kioko ruakata na kioko a.
Nakataria pakaula ya me.
Ikatia nakiso tohia kaishia kalia tarkienda ko sahia me akia isi inania takisha toko ya kayinka tarashota rolempa kishaniana. See, even I'm mixing some other ones in there too.
Right, yeah, because you say the sh, and for some reason when I talk, I don't seem to have that sh.
Just keep going. Just keep going. Let.
Yeah, go ahead, Shirley. Mia tu yanki sa leanta rakima tu koya shashaki na hi sa la koterinki anahi.
Ese severia pakaula ya meketeria pakete.
Te keria kia kukuaria nanania kuruaka nanania kia kuruaka nanako.
Ya bekete ya megete ya seseria pakaula ya me.
Te karia nakatukoa.
Atakeru o bokolo yo mokoto.
Kuruka nania katu onua karia kotu nonu kutukoa kali kia kotuntukoa katikia.
Namaraya bekete ya.
Minko yenta hisa intro kaya sa into kohama itoro kuleanda. Sabrina was saying, we speak this together in many places. We speak it on Era. We speak it on Era. We speak it on the colonies. We speak it in multiple star systems. This is in the Sirius star systems. So you're going to get a lot of different dialects. And there's many Pleiadians in the Sirius star system. And there's many Syrians in the Pleiades. So she's explaining that, and then so she's saying how you get excited when they sound familiar because you know that we've already been speaking them together in many other places. They're showing me like it's like when you meet each other and you haven't seen each other for a long time and you're sitting all at the kitchen table having coffee. And everybody's just kind of talking. So like in their own dialects, but everyone understands each other and they're all laughing, and yeah, it's kind of like that.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I learned something new today.
It just dawned to me that we can possibly speak to each other in this way by just setting a sort of intention of what we want to say and like not filtering it exactly, but like turning what we talk about into light language without like channeling someone else's message. But
it is. I get it. I know what you mean. It is like that.
We used to do that. Actually, we used to so on the Hangouts, when I used to do them, sometimes we would say, okay, we're going to tell a funny story that happened to us in the last week, let's say.
That's so
right,
fun.
and you just have to say it in like language.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's.
Oh, love you, Shirley.
You gotta go, Shirley. Okay,
Shirley.
that's okay.
Bye-bye. Have a great
Bye.
time on the train.
Good to see you. Come back again. Find me on the channel and we'll connect. Okay. Okay.
Aw, what a sweet woman.
Hi, Magic.
Oh, bye,
Match.
Magic.
Oh, you got to go too, Magic? Okay. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy you came, and thank you for all those wonderful messages and blessings. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely, Wendy. It's always great to be in your presence, and thank you for all your work here. And it was just a blessing to be a part of all you true, as I would call it, OGs of the Hangouts and Galactic community.
Oh, geez. So what does?
Old
Wait,
guys.
what is that? Old guys?
Yeah,
Old guys.
totally, yeah. No, but I say that with all the utmost respect, and I'm a sacred clown, so
I gotcha.
sorry.
We get it. Oh, geez, sounds
Totally.
good.
Yes, we love you.
So I love you all.
Mm-hmm. I love you too. We all love you.
Glad you came.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Take care.
Bye.
You too. Bye-bye. So maybe you want to close out, Wendy?
Yeah. I was just saying right now, this is such a crazy energy with all everybody from the beginning till now, just immense energy. It just, I don't know, my body's been vibrating the whole time, and then hair's been sticking up everywhere, and I'm getting hot, and I'm getting cold, and getting hot, getting cold, and then high, and then it just.
That's wonderful.
Before you close,
I know.
Wendy, can I say something? Wendy,
Yes, please. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would just like to invite everyone for the healing hangout that we're having for Megan, for her health. So I think she can use it. So I would welcome anyone who wants to help her. That's all. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. And when is it,
Oh,
Sabrina?
sorry. Next Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Okay,
Wonderful.
next Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Okay, and the event's out there, I think, isn't it already?
Yeah, the event is out there.
Okay.
I have posted it on
And
the
then,
Hucolo chat box also.
Mm-hmm.
But if anyone can't find it, just let Wendy or Sarah or me or Brian know, and we can send you the link.
Exactly. Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Yes.
I will come if I can.
Thank
Yes,
you.
well, yeah, and I already put my maybe on there too, so I will definitely be there if I can. Yep. And I got to meet Megan last night too, so that was great. That was wonderful. Yep.
Yes.
That's outstanding. Well, thank you guys. Hey, so, Wander, would you like to leave a brief galactic blessing? I'll just go across, and anybody who wants to say something briefly, just kind of maybe give a galactic brief blessing, whatever's in your heart at the moment, and we'll go along and let everybody speak, and then we'll close out. So if you'd like to, great. If you don't, that's okay too. You can, and it doesn't have to be in a galactic language either. You can say whatever you like.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if it's okay if it's in English. The thing that's been like vibrating in my heart all this afternoon is just to be open and true. And yeah, I mean it's just a few words, but it means so much. That's all I want to say.
Thank you. Blessings.
Beautiful. Every blessing. Thank you for being here. Your energy's been warm and wonderful and welcome. It's been great. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, B. You want to give a message, B, and or have anything to say at all? Blessing of any kind?
Yeah, Palladians.
Mecheniki afasono ko pono chataki akakasana doro machete epetna kursan peteneki talasana ko aramas. Asheniki asanaki epena ko sono uchoto yamanki akanasiete. Machete pe akosono mo icheno ko ya sanatir. Natia machano ko arakla cheniki piensa na pan na krif sanatir. Mecheniki o sono ko ima tetelin. Nashtanamia. No to sono ko ina ti krain sanamin. Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Blessings. Hey, Brian, can you talk? You want to say a blessing?
Yeah, I'm here. Let's see here. What language?
Your nice Egyptian one.
That's the manly one. You like that one?
Yes.
All right.
The manly man.
Shukwata Niakaro Soluakia Nishiliakata Niasaliakananaya Iasaki Ialakanania Usukutuanania Wasia Ialiana Yako Tira Liokononia Shi Liokonoa Yasha Shi Liokononia Yaskaria Pekaria Ileanani Yakaria Sala Usukoruya Niakaya Sholuatu Dia Rakutua Jalani Kiakotua. Namaste.
Namaste.
Ooh, namaste. Ooh, I got some Elohim in there, Brian. Noa tuashokwa.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was them, baby.
I can keep going all night long. No.
I know, I'm the same way. I'm the same way, baby. I could speak languages all day and all night.
Oh, Lord.
It's getting too hot in here. I'll recite for a while.
It's like a dance. It's like a dance.
Free energy.
So good.
Ron, would you like to speak a language? Would you like to give us a blessing of any kind at all, or any comments?
Well, yeah, why not? I'm holding Crystal, so I will join him.
Beautiful.
With me. God bless you all.
Blessings. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. Did you get an idea of who it was?
This was the first time I have spoken this language. I think it was, I don't know, maybe I'm not sure. It's like
It's Arcturian.
Is Arcturian?
Is it Arcturian? That was pretty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, that was a good high energy.
Yes.
Burst.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry.
No, sorry at all. That was wonderful. Ooh.
Yeah. No. I thought you were going to speak. That's right.
Nope. Go right ahead.
Yeah. I think there was also. It also feels like crystal beings. I don't know.
It was. It
like
was the crystal being.
Yeah. Yeah. I have actually asked them to let me hear their language, so there it came for the first time.
Good vibrations.
That was really good vibe.
Yeah.
Good vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Good vibration.
But. All right, Sabrina.
Okay. I have a few things to say.
Go for it, girl.
All right. A bit on a serious note, but I think it would be good. Right now, I don't know if everybody here is on the States. Some things have happened within the Black community, and some things have happened, with the police. I won't go into details. Everybody, I'm sure, knows. But I would like for all of us to not only remember the people, but remember the reasons why all these things are being shown to us.
Mm-hmm.
And what are the lessons for all of us in all of this? Because if we don't meditate on these things will continue to happen. Because the universe is trying to show us something. It's trying to teach us something about what is happening. And if we don't learn, and if we don't listen, it will continue. So I would like for us to, take a minute and think about
Well, hello there.
about what this is all about. I muted him.
Mm-hmm.
I would like us to think about what this is all about, and everyone might get something different. But I think is important that we see it. It doesn't mean we have to go down in our vibration, but learn, and move on. And and after that, I would like to say thank you to everyone, and thank you for helping each other. Thank you for being there for each other. Thank you for recognizing.
Tarantonu kutu ishiki ana kutu shiata.
Thank you, Sabrina. That was
beautiful.
beautiful.
And thank you, Sam.
Thank
we
you.
did that at once.
That's
Same
funny.
time.
Echo. I seem to do that a lot. One of my I guess my guides or somebody's coming to me been calling themselves Echo, so I thought that was kind of funny.
I thought it was my own echo too.
So that was kind of funny. They just popped in my head and said, "Oh, hi, it's Echo." I started to laugh. Sorry. But yeah, so that was. Thank you, Sabrina, for bringing that up and to remind us all of that. Yes, that the healing happens intentionally and by all of us putting the idea of equality and healing and love out there in every way, shape, or form that we can. And to show us that together, that's the only way. There is no separation. We are not separated from each other, nor are we separated from anything. So when you hurt the one, you hurt the all. It's that simple.
That's such a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
And I encourage everybody out there, whenever you have the opportunity to start these gatherings of your own, whether it's online, in your own home, in meetups. I mean, meetups is global. It starts with two people, you and someone else. Find somebody in your own neighborhood, your own local community, your own area. If there's not one out there already, make one. Find people who you can connect with and who are like-minded and who you want to share with. Most of us, I mean, we're from all over the world. Everybody here is represented from every continent, every country, and there's somebody in your neighborhood just like you, looking for someone just like you to talk to. That's how we're going to change everything. There's communities being built all over the planet now who want to live in an environment where everyone is loved, created equally, everyone has a purpose and a unique job, because each one of us is a unique vibration for a reason. None of us are the same for a reason. We're all a specific piece of a specific puzzle. And so there's communities being built all over the place that want to share in these ideas of like-mindedness, health, well-being, integrity, sharing of ideas, resources, gifts, talents, abilities, self-sustaining communities, community gardens, places to live where people feel comfortable and secure and can share love, where we understand that everything's connected and that the separation is an illusion. Let's face it, if we can't get past each other's color on Earth, what are we going to do with our celestial friends? And why do you think they're not here yet? Because we can't even get along here. We can't even accept each other unconditionally here. How can we do that there? We can't even accept our own selves unconditionally. How are we going to meet our... How can we even come close to that vibration if we do not see them as equals? We can't even see each other as equals.
This is why all of this is arising right
exactly.
now.
And it's
To
not
show
getting,
humanity.
it's not that it is getting worse, but it's not that it's getting worse, it's that we're all becoming more aware that this is not the way this is not the way it's going to work. It just
this is not the way humanity wishes to move on.
Move on. And exactly. So we encourage
it's not
you all.
getting worse. It's always been there.
It's always
it
been
is now
there.
being filmed.
So everybody needs to just go with your joy and connect with those to enhance all of our vibrations, because when you connect with someone else, of course, you're also learning and teaching at the same time. So start your own hangouts, start your own blogs, start your own meetups, start your own communities, join in all these. We're all just people here, humans, learning, you know, to navigate through the human experience together. So with that said, Sarah, is there anything that you'd like to add or comment or give us a blessing on?
Yes.
Okay.
Blessings to all. Blessings to those who decide to give their life to show the people the truth. Blessing to those who choose to show the people what they do not wish for. Blessings to all those who wish to be an example. Blessings to all humanity for choosing what they wish to see in their realities. Blessings to one, the source that we all are. Siyi talani kuluntuasa kalantuati omokotoha suluntu ha si amakayata anasia akia sakawa hashalakasha meati o shotoha inasiaka wushiniaka Matai kulutuni hamaya ati aranaka. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you
Thank
for
you
that
for that.
beautiful
Thank you.
blessing.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mito
Thank you.
shinana atu kasiliana kipa alataniana kawa alasoko. Namora alayama atu asi aliana katahiana kisapiana ka. Mama alasisia takishana yawala katamalianora. Mama la oenana kita. Mamo alayana ki hayala kisata kishanama alatu hawa kalahima. Mama ni anakiles sakiliantaro kuleapalianara ki telekotorambaleandaraku. Planterandari alaluamba siatalayandara kalandaro guapa. La halisata. Ninkaya noya satayango asha mahua tohanda koga shayama ila. Antaya antokoyamba hinania sato harkia shahongo ai soda. Pohala iha. Ninaya hisianda ki wahyashana kawahandara kolandara kawaha. Lantia sa tankisa. Mahantawa atokoya. Nayayushishaya nania wakotokoamba ilandara kolandara kuwawa. Lihaya, Hihala, Miha, Matura, Sita, Tondara, Mokoko wa Shayangawa, Ali Nanako, Poasali Andaraka Salaho Samahiwa, Mitala Sapa, Toha, Konaya Walaku, Mimayawala Hisantiala, Kihayala Yasakaha, Nama Oa, Osohapala, Dia, Ninana Wakalaisa Kianaki. Hihaya asipahala katita haloko. Mayo aliasanya wakiwa sona. Matu sila himayo wakaha. Hotu kosanya na wahala. Ono yaro yawa yanakawa. Niwa yo alohia. Sonua. Aliananya sasapia. Iliano nua kalia tarkila kekianana iwa. Ohano oso. Alianana. Ila, ela, oha, li, ela, olehanaki, Elohima liana wakia la katoruko sapoa, mawa, li turukoleana, hitikia, hisia, maya walahi. Go forth with your blessings and your knowing, for now you have changed and you know you can change your world. Nyasoya, with the intention and the knowing that you are a powerful creator. That you are one with the all, and the all is one with you, and that there is no separation. And you are here to teach those how to remove the veil of illusion, of separation, and knowing that you are one heart beating from the same heartbeat, the same light, the same knowing. You are a stream and a beam of eternal light from the source to the source, living a multidimensional experience, feeding each other and the one with you. You are one and you are connected. There is only light within you and only love within you. And in this frequency is where you meet, where the one heart beats, where the one light is lit, and where all information, all of you, are stored. You are all there. You all access each other there in this one place, in this one light. You are all the one, and you are all now. For there is only now, and there is only here, and you are one with us here in this now, in this way, in this energy of love and light and frequency. Remember this Remember this feeling, remember this light, remember this knowing, for you can create it anytime. Any moment you wish, you can connect to all things. You can connect to each other. You can connect to each other's minds. You can speak to each other. You can hear each other. You can hear everything, but only in the now. Only in this knowing and this remembering that you are connected and you are never separated from anything. And you are the all feeding the all, and the all is feeding you. And you are a living, breathing creation together. You are a stream of the same ocean of energy. You are but a tributary of time and timelessness. A living, breathing, eternal entity. You are here and you are everywhere. You are ubiquitous. You are everything and every now all at once. And this is just a pinpoint of focus. One of your infinite number of perspectives. Just one. Nyanu Asatyana. Go away with this knowing. And remember this knowing, this now, this frequency, this love, this connectedness. For it will never leave you. It has never left you. You only change your focus. It never leaves you. You leave its focus. You leave because you are that powerful. To create the idea of separation that you can remember that you are one with the all. And the delight and the joy of the journey of knowing, of learning, of remembering. Nyatu asanyana isada tanyana asayahayana kati nama ima yawala katayana katama tosa mamorala anaketa si yayamala. And you are the one light. Yanaki sanyasana, never forget. Nyasanyana nosa, and you all remind each other now and forever. Nyanuala sana kwasana kiyasana. Remind everyone you meet that they are powerful. They are you. They are your reflection. We are all reflections of the one light. We are all reflections of the one light. Be in harmony. Move in joy by way of synchronicity. Namakia Nakisa. Namaste. Mahala. We are one.
Namaste.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you for that.
Itashiana. Thank you all for being here. Wow. Whew.
Yeah.
My heart is pounding.
Yes, I must be going. I will see you guys later. Thank you.
All right.
It was
Bye,
lovely.
Bianca.
Love you all. Have a beautiful journey to all.
Thank you, B. A lot
Yeah.
of fun, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Goodbye
everybody.
to all, everyone.
Yes. Good night. Or good day, good afternoon,
Bye.
whatever.
Thank
I
you.
love you all. Galactic gatherings. These are the languages of lights.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
We're still live. Bye.
Sabrina. Bye, everybody.
I just stopped the broadcast.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it says live.
Really
it still
good.
says live.
I know. I